What in the world's going on here? Operation is locked. What in the world? How do I get... Oh my God. One of these days I'm going to figure this out. It's just... Why can't I get it going? Big Meech. I don't know, man. I can't freaking figure out how to get this off my screen. It's saying that I'm locked in... Oh, I don't know what's going on here. How do I... how do I get this out? Let's see. It might be on. Let's see. I'm going to go back over here to... Can y'all see my screen? Does it look okay? Everything look good? Does that look better? Anybody hear me? Big Meech. Can you hear me? Oh my God. Why does it say 2K My Team packs? Okay, my screen's good. Okay, cool. Let me go change the title real quick of the stream because obviously we're not opening My Team packs. And then we'll get started on here. Let's see. Content. And then live. And then let's go to details. There we go. 150 bulk. 150 sports card bulk grading submission live. Help me pick the cards to grade GMA rating. Okay. All right, I'll be back in just a second. I'm trying to get this up here. All right. And then I'm ready. All right, cool. Let's save that. Oh, shit, man. Ah! $150 card bulk grading submission with GMA grading live. Okay, cool. Save. Sorry, bro. I know you might have already said something on here. And, well, all that's on. Cool. Go over here, and I can pull up the chat on the screen. Let's go. Let's get this, and then we're going to get some music going. And, okay. You should play 2K just one time. Bro, I would love to play 2K just one time. All right, so why am I frozen here? Oh, is it back on? We're back on? There we go. All right, so cool. Let's see here. We're going to go back over, or go over here, and let's see. Go to my playlist. Let's pick out some music. Where the hell is the other one at? There we go. Cool. Y'all tell me if this sounds too loud on that or anything. Alright, so let me kind of go through here and show you what I have done here, separating these out. Basically, I got this list here, this is my, shit. All right, these are the cards with print lines or scratches. So I have them ranked A, B, and C. So basically, this stack right here, this is the A stack. And I'll put this on here. You see, a little pink there. That's the A's. This stack will be the B's. This stack the C's. So basically, these right here, I feel like have a 90% chance of getting a gem at 10. These right here are most likely 9s or 8s. And these, I probably won't grade. And I actually have these backwards. Where'd it go? Oh, these for sure sitting in. These are the 8s, 9s, and these are the ones here that I think will get at best a 9. These are probably for sure 9s. And then this stack right here are cards that I think will for sure not get higher than an 8.5. So we have 10s, we have possible 9s and 10s, we have 8s to 9s, and then we have this stack right here that, you know, even though they may look good on the screen, you know, this one here has like 3 huge, like a scuff mark right there. This one came back all scratched up. Luckily, they were the base, not the silver. And then this one has a ton. This one here, print lines and scratches. Huge gouge here, and I don't know if you can see that right there, but there's yeah, the corner's all jacked up. So, yeah. So let's move forward here, and I'll just kind of show you what I do here to get the cards ready. So I have a possibility of submitting some Chronicles Panini baseball cards. And you can see what I got so far in my list order right here is I got a lot of Hoops premium stock. I got this Phoenix DK Metcalf. It's the second year, but it's numbered. I got a Charizard. I got a Kobe White Orange Reactive. We have a Jarrett Allen Status, Onyeka Okongwu Red, White, Blue, Patrick Williams Green, Bobo Prism Base. Man, I don't know why people still buy the shit out of him. 2 silver Marcus Smart Prism rookies. I have a Dominators bonus, which I have 3 of these. Hopefully the other 2 look as good as this one, because this one's going to be a 10 for sure. Jeremy Chin XR Blue, Jeff Okuda Orange Laser, Jeremy Chin Orange Laser, 2 Baker Mayfields, and then I have these 3 Mike Trout. I just want to see how these Panini baseball cards will do. You know, they're nice cards. We got a silver Teal and a lime green optic, and then we have a silver Kobe White there. Big Meech NBA Draft Prism. Get it graded with GMA and sell it, dude. I mean, you're never going to make as much profit right now as you are. And I mean, at this point, I think it's too late to send a $50 to $65 a card PSA order and get it back. I would send it to GMA, get it back in 2 or 3 weeks. And like the white LaMelo jerseys, white jersey LaMelo, whatever, sells for $40 to $50. The black jersey sells for $60 to $100. And the Prism Parallels will all sell anywhere from $50 to $500. But the prices are just going to steadily go down as we get new products. So that's what I would do with them. We got a Paul George here that is in good shape, but the corners on these are a little bumpy. We got a Allen Iverson here, and the only problem with this Allen Iverson is it's a little bit off-centered. Same with this Jordan Poole, a little bit off-centered. D'Angelo Russell, off-centered here. The left side's a little bit more narrow. Keldon Johnson has one little mark right here, and then it's off-centered. You can see here, like, yeah, this is wider than this. Dwayne Bacon, a slight print line right through here and right through here, which is pretty common on these shot cards. I don't know why, but it is. Josh Jackson, there's some print lines around his name. Anthony Edwards, and I honestly think this is top to bottom centering. I don't know if that's that important, and I probably can move that one back over here. So I'll move him back over here into that list, because I don't think that's as bad. But this one's bad top bottom. Look how narrow this bottom part is right here. Like, it is bad, bro. Bad. So You want to stay away from those for sure. Let's see my screen if I can get. Where in the hell? Why are we in 720p? Like, why? I mean, my freaking phone camera deal records in 4K. Why is it recording in 720p? Unfortunately, this RJ Barrett's off-centered, man. It's a silver. I'm probably going to end up submitting all of these in the second pile anyway. But we're going to look to see that a lot of these are going to get 9s. We got off-centered Cam Reddish. Bad on the bottom, bro. I mean, that's horrible. And same with Duncan Robinson here. Huge on top, little on bottom, left, right, centering. So these Hoops Premium stocks are struggling. And then these cards here, this Julius Randle is the one that has the little mark here. And it's some print lines in here. All kinds of little dimples in this blue. The dark colors on these chrome cards here is not good, and I think that's why I had a Josh Jacobs just like this, silver. Got a GMA 8. GMA don't play around on surface issues, so just ignoring that. Just probably not going to grade that one. I have a couple of them, and none of them look good. All of them have little bit of dimples. We got James Wiseman. He had print lines. This Paul Pierce has some kind of like where it's stuck to the other cards in the pack type of deal right here. Other than that, man, this would have been a chance at a 10 for an older card, which is nice. This is rookie. Print lines on the LaMelo Ball. Print lines on the Bogdan Spectra rookie. Very bad print lines on Zion Williamson, and a print line or scratch or something right through here on this card. And then we saw these are just bad. Okay, so now we're just going to move on to going to Boba Shed here. Just chilling. I might quit talking so much too. I'm going to move some of these over. Where's my yellow dot here? Move some of these back up in here so I have room to do this. Alright, so get them out of the way. Put it on the light here. Something right here. Little scratches. And a little bit's not terrible. But yeah, I don't really know how that's gonna work out. So just gonna put this down. Put this towel down right here. I learned this on Instagram, man. This guy does it. He uses one microfiber to hold it down on the top, and then just wipe straight down like the bottom half of the card, and then do the same on the top here. And then this is what I like to do. Is I like to kind of use this thing to scoop it up if I can, but yeah, I'm struggling. I'm not near as good as I was. There we go. All right, so take a look at it after. Wipe it down. I gotta figure out this camera, man. This is tough. That it's. I mean, that's probably in this second pile here. I mean, like I said, there were a few little bitty surface issues. I'd probably keep it from being a 10, but I don't know. I mean, what do you think about a Boba Shed rookie? I mean, is a Boba Shed rookie like good enough to sell at a 9? Because I don't think it is. So, but I'll put it in that second pile, but it'll probably be down closer to the lower. This is a Pacific collection. This is the first ever Disco Prism right here. We have 1994 Brett Favre now appearing. It's like fucking Panini. They had those. Now arriving. So I actually don't see anything on this surface. No print lines, nothing. I don't know if that's because it's a prism parallel on a paper card or what, but shit. Struggling to get these up. There we go. All right. So what's up, Kyle? How's it going, man? I think this is a 10. I don't even know like anybody's ever graded this card. So I don't know if that's good, but I do have you know, those hot packs or super packs that I do. So yeah, man, I mean that'd be a good candidate to go in my next Unlucky 13 football. Play 2K. Dude, I don't even have my Xbox hooked up right now. You know, I would play. I am horrible this year, bro. I did make somebody rage quit, though, when I was down, like, freaking 20 points in the second quarter. It was like, I messaged him. It was like 40-19, his last game I played. And I was like, dude, I suck so bad this year. And he was like, it's so hard to shoot. Me too. And then, dude, I went down with this Ruby Rafe LaFrance and hit like 4 trail threes in a row. And had a couple dunks with, I forgot what card I had. Juwan Howard, Diamond maybe I pulled. I bought the game, the Kobe edition, and it came with some VC. So I opened some of those super packs, and I think Juwan Howard was like the best card I pulled. But yeah, man, it was pretty bad. So this card is in pretty rough shape here. A ton of just dimples and surface deals, dude. These mosaics, God, I mean, football is the worst, bro. But I haven't seen my basketball be this bad, but the football, man, is just, it's like all the stuff that they did after COVID, the cards they made. Like, dude, they just, like, yeah, they didn't get to print in good shape, that's for sure. But this has got tons of little surface dimples on it and everything. This was some stuff I was going to use for the next football graded card, Unlucky 13 deal. We got to come up with a good name for the basketball chase packs or whatever, because the John Morant Zion chase pack deal is just, man, this is not cool. Nobody cares about that shit. Oh, we want a good name for it. I gotta put me a green sticker on here, so that way I know going forward, in case they get mixed up. My wife comes in here and cleans and they're laid out and they get all mixed up. I know good, bad, ugly. No chance of getting graded. All right, let's keep moving forward. More football right now. These are cards that I just added to my order after I did all my super packs and everything. I went through and picked out some football and baseball cards that I had because, well, I don't have any graded. So right here I see some stuff. There's some scratches. I'll blow on it. There you go. See if any of this stuff's not scratches and will come out, but man, I'm telling you though, dude, GMA don't play with scratches, bro. They're like scratch Nazis. I mean, that's the you know, they're not hard on top bottom centering. They're pretty tough on left right, but the scratches, yeah. And I don't know about print lines and stuff because honestly, my first 2 orders, I really didn't know, you know, a whole lot about print lines. So I can't tell you how I did on that, but actually, some of that stuff, man, kind of rubbed out there. There's still a little one right here. And I know y'all can't see that because my freaking camera's live streaming in freaking 720p like a dork. There we go. Future Legend Chase. All right, well, that's our first option. We'll see what else we can come up with. I like it, but I don't even know why I chose Unlucky 13, man. I guess because the 13th pack was like just full of crap, but it actually, it seems like everybody wanted that pack more than they wanted any of the other ones. It's kind of funny. Just because it's stocked full of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of slabs in there. A lot of cards. There's 2 or 3 cards, you know, that you could crack and sell for more if you wanted to. Not have them slabbed. All right, so let's keep moving here. And this Tom Brady light scratches, we put him here on the second pile. I forgot to put him in a pile there. So next up is a Elite Dominators Patrick Mahomes, and this is 2019. Dude, I hit like 3 restocks on Donruss on, oh shit, 3 restocks on Donruss. I don't charge my phone, dude, for real. The phone's about to die on you guys. There we go. All right, cool. God damn it. Okay. Oh shit. All right, now we got it. So let's wipe it down. Classic pack attack. Will I combine shipping if you buy bulk? Yes, I will. It'd just be like $5 or, dude, I'll just do it for the amount. The problem is, bro, is that right now I've put so much extra stuff in there. They only go in the big bubble mailers. So I'm already pushing the limits anyway, but on what I should do. So just like $5, and I'll get one of those 8x12 bubble mailers, and I think I can fit 3 of them in there maybe, or I can just do a small box, and yeah, we'll figure it out, dude. Yeah, for sure, I will. Just go make an offer on the football ones if you want those. If the basketball you can't make an offer, I'll just refund you, bro. For whatever you pay extra in shipping, I'll refund you. That way, because it's a pain in the ass, dude. I already did it for somebody. All right, so here we go. Elite Dominators, Patrick Mahomes. There is a scratch right there. Jesus Christ, man. Like, I wanted some Mahomes to put in here. These Mahomes inserts, man. I sold a couple of them in my last order. And so, you know, I had a lot of Donruss shit. So I, thought, no, I'm going to send all this shit in because these will sell. Because in a 9, they were selling for like $25, $35 a GMA 9. And, I just pulled these out, massive amounts of cool inserts out of that Donruss, even though it sucks. I didn't pull any good rookies hardly. I pulled like 0 Herberts back then, and I didn't pull any Kyler Murrays in the 2019. That's what this stuff was. I found a whole restock of 2019 Donruss. So, yeah. But yeah. Man, just, it's not perfect, dude. Like, this is why it takes me so long to, like, it's so hard to come up with a bulk order, like, more than once a month. Like, because, like, dude, I buy cards, like, every night. Like, every night I get on eBay while I'm, after I read my son a story or watch a movie with him, get him to go to sleep, or while he's trying to go to sleep, and I'll buy cards on eBay on my phone. And, it makes it tough to do this whenever GMA's getting them all back to me all fast, because, well, I ain't bought any cards hardly. So I did have the Hoops Premium stocked and the Prism Draft packs I've opened, and that is the majority of this order. That's not what we're working on right this second, but yeah, that's the majority of this order. But it's like, there's no time to get cards for this next order. But I, obviously don't want to wait till I'm almost sold out. Like I'm right now. Like, I waited so long to do my next order. I was like 40 to 45 days in between my second and third orders I sent them. And I have no slabs to sell right now. I mean, guys, there's some in those basketball and football is what I have left. And those repacks, and maybe like 10 more on my eBay page up for sale. But, like, dude, I have nothing else. If those repacks sell out, then I just didn't have anything to sell. And what if for some reason my order gets delayed in processing getting here? So yeah, this kind of worries me. This card right here is in good shape, so we will put that there. Next up is a Lamar Jackson Dominators from 2019. A little second-year invest. And back looks pretty flashy, centering on it. So I'm going to say that's good. We'll see some print lines, like maybe there might be scratches. I don't know. It's a paper card just coming through there, but whatever. This is probably gonna be on the B list anyway. I haven't paid any attention to football like for the past 3 years, dude. I used to be a huge fantasy football player, and I don't pay attention at all to it now. So like, the only cards that I buy are what I hear other people talking about. So I hear people talking about Lamar Jackson a lot. So, and I know he won MVP last year or whatever. So yeah, I think he'd be okay to grade but if it didn't get a 10 in a GMA, like something like this is like, it's not gonna be very sought after. I don't know that it would be sought after in any slab. I mean, it's a Donruss insert, but I'm not trying to get all. I have some. I don't have a whole lot of high-end stuff, but like I like to have these cards, man. Just like, you know, it's like stuff people would love to have graded, you know, in a slab, protected, encased for forever. But you know, it's just obviously doesn't make sense to do that if you're trying to profit and make money. But when you hit a restock on something like this Donruss, and at the time they were the 2019 Donruss were on clearance, and I think I paid like $9.99 for the hangers and $14.99 or $15.99 for the blasters. Dude, I mean, I spent like $200 and got like 10 of each. But yeah, we're gonna put him here. I mean, it had a few little imperfections, but I mean, look at our stacks though. Like, you know, I probably went through 40, 50 cards so far, and yeah, look at all the bad stuff I'm finding here. All right, so next up is a Peyton Manning Spectra silver, numbered out of 99. This might be a blue. It might not even be a silver. I don't know. So man, it's solid. There's some dimples or something right there, a little bit. It might have been my spit actually from talking. I need to go get something to drink. I'm over here slobbering all over the cards. But all right, so maybe we turn it this way and do it. I gotta move these bad ones out of the way. Like, y'all ain't getting graded no ways. You might as well go over here in the hoops display. Oh yeah, when I bought the restock the other day, the dude had already left, so I just went ahead and grabbed myself the display box and everything, put them in. Pretty sweet, huh? That's how I roll. I got a nice little hoops display here at the house to put my, you know, relevant cards that I'm dealing with, where the ones I'm selling or going over for grading or what. Just, yeah, stack them in there, separate them out. Nice. I don't have any packs right now, unfortunately. Oh yeah, what's up, by the way, Pack Attack? All right, so this Peyton Manning, man, a lot of times like these cards is tough to see. Like right there, it's like kind of like a little whiting or flipped up. Man, that's the thing about these thick cards. I've done pretty well on grading these, except for that Klay Thompson, dude. That was a nightmare, but you got a 6 on it. But I didn't even look at it, and it was scratched all to hell. But I think this one's pretty damn good. I think it's solid. It's probably a 9/10. There's like a few little spots, but dude, I mean, try and find a perfect Panini card. There's not very many of them. They don't make those. And go in here in the B stack. All right, we got another one. Tom Brady Elite Dominators. Chilling. Kyle, are you still on Xbox? Did you get a new Xbox, or did you switch to PS5 or whatever, dude? Because I mean, I still have my old Xbox. I have the game on there, and then my son has a whatever the new one is, the Xbox Series S or whatever. We got the download only game version. It's cheaper for sure. This Tom Brady's got some serious issues up here on there. It's like something splattered all over it. Just little dimples or impressions everywhere. Same thing on this gold part down here. Shit ain't wiping off. So we're gonna put him down. And unfortunately, man, because like, dude, something like this would be a pretty hot card probably to grade. So maybe I'll put him in stack B. But just like, it looks like a damn like little. I mean, if you had a microscope, you know, you could see it was just probably little baby indentions on it. But from here, it looks like a paint splatter or a spit splatter, but it didn't wipe off. So, but we'll put him in B because, well, he's definitely, yeah, he's definitely probably one of the better football cards to grade right now, especially in this Bucks. There's just not much in this Bucks uniforms, and so yeah, grading those would probably be pretty damn good. Let's see. Let's put on something else. You want to hear? I'm on Epidemic Sound, if anybody knows that. Let's listen to Laid Back Hip Hop album. We'll check it out. All right, back to it. All right, so yeah, unfortunate for this Tom Brady, man. This is a damn Star Stock B over here. Yeah, we got Star Stock A, Star Stock B, Star Stock C. And look, man, this sucks, dude. Like, here's two pretty good hits from the hoops that I got, you know. Hasn't been outside of a damn sleeve for more than, you know, a minute of its life outside of a pack, and they're in my C pile, which is, I mean, it's piss poor, bro. It's piss poor. All right, so next up is a 2020 Prism card. I don't know, man. I went with the quarterback cards that I didn't put in my repacks. I've got them here ready to try to grade some of them, because, like, what else am I going to do with these things, man? Like, I mean, they go in the next quarterback repack, unlucky 13, but this time we call it quarterback repack, and it'll just be all graded quarterbacks. You know, if we could pull something off like that. But Panini Brilliance from 2020 is not a Prism parallel. I have no idea on this centering, bro. I'm assuming that you can tell from like how thick those two are that it's pretty good. So on the front, same little deal. But this like top bottom centering, it looks like it's like a lot closer to the bottom. And I know GMA don't grade as hard on that, and maybe PSA don't either. I don't know how they grade, but because I've never sent them any cards other than buying some, but and not many of those. But yeah, I mean, I hate top bottom off center just as much as left right. Like, to me, it looks just as bad. But like this from the bottom of the Green Bay Packers logo, or from the bottom of the gold here compared to that, this is much bigger than that is right there. And I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, but to me it looks stupid, like having this much more extra blank space in this black border here than that. But yeah, I mean, so to me that's a B. You know, and it might grade a 10 with wherever, you know, whatever grading company you use. I use UMA, but like, it might grade a 10, but like it might not too. All right, this is Cam Newton Warren Moon. This is a 2013 select. That's the like 2012 select for basketball, but we're talking football here. 2013 select. Oh my God, bro, this is scratched all to hell. And I wish my camera was freaking recording in 4K or at least 1080p. But we're over here like bums living with a freaking Motorola flip phone, trying to record a video on some, you know, showing off some cards and looking like shit. But yeah, this is a Star Stock D. That means that they don't send it home back to you. They don't even ask you. They just take the card and chuck it in the trash. All right. So, bonus action here. There's 2 cards in this one. Hey! All right. What's up, Red X? How's it going, bro? Oh, Red X is the winner of the silver LaMelo Ball, dude. We haven't went over that card yet to see how it grades out. So, yeah, you're going to get to see that. Will to win, Josh Allen. You know, I'm probably not going to grade this. And there's already scratches and stuff. It was just in there. But yeah, well, it would have been an okay one to grade, I guess, maybe. But since it was scratched, yeah, probably not. I really don't like grading mosaics unless they're Prism parallels. Like, bro, you just, those mosaics, like, you just 100% going to find a scratch on the front of those, or a dimple if they're not Prism parallels. And then the Prism parallels, the colors definitely hide it. I do have a couple of silvers in this order, so we'll see how those look. But here's another one of those Lamar Jacksons. And this one, is this the same year one? This might be 2020. This one looks good, man. So, yeah, it's 2019. So I had 2 of these. See, I told you I opened this. I mean, you got to open a shit ton of packs to end up with 2 elite Dominators Dominators, Lamar Jacksons, bro, and Patrick Mahomes. Like, I mean, dude, you're doing some pack openings, bro. If you got multiple of these inserts of the best players, and I did, man. I opened a shit ton of Dominators football. Didn't pull any Tuas. Didn't pull any Herberts. I think I might have pulled. No, I pulled 3 Burrows, but that is it in the 2020. In the 2019, I pulled a Kyler Murray, the rookies or something. No base, suck. All right, so yeah, let me know what's up with this card here, dude. So, should I grade Kyle Lewis? I did find out on the back of this card that he actually played for Arkansas, which is, I think the Arkansas team's in Little Rock, because we're the Northwest Arkansas I don't know. It looks like a freaking Yeti or what are those? Not Yeti. Like a damn. What are those things called? They're fake. Like they look like big like gorillas. Like they're humanoids. They're like what are those things called, man? I can't even think of the name of it. Like they're like conspiracy theorists look for them all the time. What the hell? Why can't I think of what this thing is? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about? The big like they like up in Oregon or something. Sasquatch. There you go. So yeah, Northwest Arkansas. We're not our name's not the Sasquatches, but that's our mascot. But we do have a minor league baseball team here. I'm pretty sure that maybe either Bryce Harper or Mike Trout played for one of the teams. They both played for Arkansas. Dude, we got a good minor league baseball system, man. All the Royals that played on their championship team played here. Yeah, so let's see how those guys play. I mean, I went to the games. Like usually when I go to the games, I haven't been in a couple years, but like we used to take Carson. He's 13 now, but we used to take him, and you know, it's just like end up half the game chasing him around running because they have like a little miniature baseball field there that the kids play home run derby on. So yeah, I stood out there by that most of the time. I don't know whether to grade this or not. It's a Topps. I don't know what brand this is. Topps Big League or Topps Bunt. Topps Big League, I think. It's in good shape though. I'm gonna put it here. Oh, this one goes here. It's in good shape, but I don't know. All right, so we got some basketball now. Finally getting some basketball. Brandon Ingram, Prestige rookie. Hey. All right, where you at? Dude, this is some depressing ass music, man. We need to put on something better. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that card. I mean, it's probably not a very expensive card, but the dude, like 2016, like finding, like, you know, it's like the Prism and Select were kind of rare that year. They're way more. That rookie class is like base rookie cards are way more expensive than like going out and buying like a dude from, and it's because they're all hitting their prime age. You know, they're like 24 years old, whatever, blah blah blah. But yeah, so like, let me know if you're watching. Alex, why not PSA? Because and nothing wrong with PSA. So why not PSA? Because when I got into this, basically I had 2 years of being on probation in real estate. Did not end up getting, like, losing my license over what they accused me of doing. Worked with a builder. He basically had me list these lots to pre-sell these houses on, and said that he'd already bought them, and basically said the developer said go ahead and we'll all meet and get everything signed when we get back. So I started advertising them, and for 2 years I didn't got put on probation before they gave me a hearing. Ended up not getting anything but like a fine and not losing my license. But in that 2 years, my business went from being, you know, one of the top 10 realtors in my area to, well, absolutely just non-existent because it was depressed, fell apart. And I got a job. I got hired for 2 jobs right before COVID. Neither one of them ended up starting. So in August, I got in, I started flipping cards, and I started looking into grading, and everybody said, don't send your cards to PSA right now if you want them back in the next 6 months. And I didn't have 6 months worth of like time to wait. And so I started sending bulk orders to GMA. And well, now it's like basically a salary for me every month. The cards, you know, usually sell from 20 to 50 bucks that I send in. And yeah, so basically it's a good way. And right now, dude, so I sent them 263 cards. And Jordan Hudson's right, because I can turn the dollar over way quicker. And I sent them 263 cards or 61 cards on January 5th. I don't know if you saw my last grading video. And the cards, I paid for them yesterday. Holy shit. Like, I went and bought like $800 worth of retail. And I didn't have the money in my PayPal. And so I made up all those packs that you guys have helped buy and stuff, which has been amazing. I appreciate the support. We haven't sold out, but we've sold like half the basketball and almost all the football. And not enough for me to go ahead and pay for the grading order there, so I didn't have to borrow from my wife and I's personal stuff. And yeah, dude, just, I mean, can you imagine like how much that would have cost me to send 261 cards to the PSA and get them back in 2 to 3 weeks? That would have been, or 2 weeks, that would have been like, I mean, $65 to $100 a card. I mean, that one is like a month long. PCS or PSC. I watched them. They have like it looks like they've taken the pictures up against like window shades or something on their eBay listings. But dude, that guy submits like 400,000 cards to PSA a year. He does it mostly at the $65 a card level, or that's how much he charges. And yeah, at $65 a card, that would have been like a lot. And a lot of the cards that I own at this point, being new into, you know, this whole business, like, I mean, I'm doing this for a living. And thanks, Lucas, appreciate that. I got to be able to make money to, you know, help support my family and stuff. And you know, my wife has, you know, been footing the bill for like, you know, the last year and a half while I've been trying to find something. And, you know, now I'm able to help out and not, you know, put us in debt. So like, I mean, I would love to be able to send some stuff to PSA, and I probably will. I'm going to do some through StarStock, you know, probably next month. But like, dude, these cards, like, I wouldn't want to pay more than, like, the cards I'm grading, I wouldn't want to pay more than, like, you know, $5 to $10 a card to grade, because like, they just, I can't afford to buy anything high end just yet because I'm so new into this. And I think a lot of new sports card people, they get so hung up on, like, you know, the silver John Morants and the silver Zions and Lucas, and like, you know, how much a PSA 10 sells for, when, dude, they can't afford to buy packs, and, or not afford, they can't find packs. They don't want to pay, you know, $60 for a blaster box when they know they're $20 at Walmart. But like, you're never getting those cards unless you're like in with the vendor or somebody that knows the vendor's schedule. Because like, dude, like, I was thinking I was hitting restocks, finding these freaking Donruss here, you know, back then. But dude, that was just the stuff they were leaving me. I finally got in with them, and like, you know, I'm going to be submitting some better cards. And in this order, you'll see, I've got some that I probably should send to PSA. Alex Tran. I think StarStock is a great place to put money into. I would not be hell-bent on sending them a bunch of cards or buying a bunch of stuff. I did this, and I didn't do this just for me. I did this so I could share my experience with my viewers, you guys, my subscribers that, you know, chat on here, hang out. I have not had success direct sending from eBay to StarStock. Right now, for me, dude, I do mostly basketball. Like, you see baseball and football on the table, but I haven't bought a single baseball or football card besides on StarStock in months. So these baseball and football cards you're seeing are either me opening a pack or stuff I've had since September, early October, because I mean, like, I know basketball. I don't know the other stuff. What's up, Jordan? Oh, he said, what's up, Steve? What's up, Darren? Doing pretty good, man. Just, I'm trying to get another order in, and I wanted to kind of show y'all how I separated them out and made my decisions like this. So the guys that are new, these are the cards that I think will 10. So I have a stack of them that we went through so far. They're not all, I didn't go through all of them on the video, but we did look through them. These cards all were, you know, pretty, like 60-40 better centering, no print lines or no surface scratches. These have minimal. minimal issues, maybe 1 to 2 little either imperfections or a print line maybe, or like this one here is kind of got a little whiting on the edge of the corner, you can see. But stuff that I've seen get a 10 before, but it's most likely a 9. But you know, probably 30 to 40% of these have a chance of 10. And then this one I think are for sure 9s, if not an 8.5. And then I have a list of stack of cards that I just threw across the room. But yeah, man, just Star Stock is I've sent them a lot of cards, and my thoughts, if you read my community tab, is my thoughts are that basically it's meant to be a day trading site, but the people that make the most money on that site, there's 2 different types. One is like, so say this was Prism here. So this right here, just let's say this was base Prism. Like in 2.5 months when Prism 2021 comes out, I'm going to be getting these cards. I'm going to be buying the shit out of the boxes. Don't you worry. And I might sell a few of them to some of you guys. And I told some guys that reached out to me, asked me if I ever had anything extra. They would pay, you know, secondary market or close to it. And I told them, I said, here's what I'm selling. I've sold to a couple people. And, you know, it's like, if a blaster box, let's say $60 on eBay, like that's about what these are, you know, I'll sell them to you for like $50. And a hanger box is like 45, it's like 35 to 40 bucks. And a cello's 25, I sell them to you for $20 to $22. And that basically, you know, help you guys out. But some of it, you know, have to move. But whenever Prism comes out, bro, and like all these come out, I'm going to do like a live streams like this where I actually clean my cards and everything before I send them to Star Stock. Because the first, I sent them 600, 700 cards right before Christmas. They still haven't been uploaded. It's almost, I mean, it's been 26 days. I sent it on December 22nd. It's been 26 days since I sent that 600 cards to Star Stock. And I wiped off some of them that like looked like that had been sitting on top of stacks on top of a ping pong table in my bonus room. But like, dude, you can't get cards to Star Stock quick enough for them to actually be relevant. So like your best bet on Star Stock is like one, you got to hit the cards right whenever they first are uploaded and make offers on them and hope that the people and this is shitty because I hate taking advantage of people, but like, dude, that's like the game there is like when a card first uploads, it's like be the first one to make an offer. And if they don't get an offer for a while, if that's the first cards those people have uploaded and they don't actually own those cards or something, those sell quickly for a little bit. And then you just mark them up and then they sell for actually similar to, you know, what they would go for in real life. I think since PSA started, that Star Stock has really uploaded, since Star Stock started sending to PSA, they had people come and help them train for grading, or they watch some PSA training videos. But dude, they grade tough. So I mean, I've sent them 2 or 3 cards that I've bought from the seller before, and I know when the seller says that it's in good shape and I receive it, it usually gets a 10 or a 9. Usually a 10, because seriously, I usually get about 65 to 70% 10s and 70, or like, you know, if I send in 100 cards, I'd get 60 to 70 10s, 29s, and then Lucas Munt, is a new video dropping today? I don't know, man. I want to do this live stream because, like, I was telling them earlier that basically, and this card right here is in good shape, man. This is nice. I don't know if Aristides Aquino is. I watch baseball. I watch people open packs on baseball cards, and the reason I know what baseball card players to buy is because I just go by the people that they talk about the most on the pack openings. I don't know if Aristides Aquino Obsidian will even be worth anything to any baseball collector. But man, these Panini baseball cards look so much better than the tops and the tops chrome and all the other crap they put out. I can tell you that. We have a Cory Bellinger white wave instant impact. And dude, when I first got into cards, you know, I'd go to Walmart and try to buy some, and they always have Prism and Optic Baseball. So you're gonna see my collection of those two and some of them in this video. And then I'm gonna do a baseball repack, and it's gonna be only Prism parallels and graded baseball cards. And it is, I've got just tons of yeah, like just cool looking baseball cards that are from the last 2 years that yeah, just shit I found at Walmart. I don't really see anything wrong with that card. No, there's print lines all over the back. Good thing I turned it over and looked at the back. Okay, well, here's something that I can tell you. I won't be grading a Panini baseball card that has print lines all over the back, so yeah. Goodbye, Cody Bellinger. You're not even getting your case back. So Star Stock, go back to that. Just if you're gonna send them cards, it's basically gonna be adding a whole another step to the process of if you want to send Star Stock cards, then you're gonna have to do this and grade them, because like, dude, I think that a lot of the B's being uploaded right now, and I was telling Brad Comeback Card Investor that I talked to him on the phone, and basically their arrangement with PSA is that they don't want them, in order to get the 30 to 60 day turnaround on grading with PSA at $30 a card, then everything that they send them has to be pre-graded, and they don't want anything that's going to grade below a 9, because they don't want to have to grade the shit out of the cards. Or look at cards that are going to, you know, be bad, and then it's going to, you know, it's obviously not going to work, their little arrangement or whatever. So they schooled them on what to look for, all that stuff, and got them ready. And dude, they are grading so much harder now. If you go look at the Star Stock Bs, dude, and I can tell you, I've got Star Stock Bs that I think would probably get a 10 if I just, you know, wiped them down and got them all pretty and ready to go, that I think they'd be Star Stock 10, or sorry, GMA 10s, or even some PSA 10s, but like, you know, at least PSA 9s for a lot of those cards. And yeah, dude, like something in the future might be like a money maker for somebody that wants to do it, is buying the Star Stock Bs and getting them graded. Like, and in order to do that, I would, you know, I wouldn't go back and you just, okay, so here's how you do it, is you go back and look at the sold history, and if something has a sold date before, on a Star Stock B before whatever date, then I wouldn't, you know, buy it. But when a card comes up on the, every day they put up their latest uploads or whatever the filter's called on there, and the cards that's the first one of that card in the vault, and there's starting to be more and more of those. That basically will tell you that what that card is. So like, I look at those cards and it's like, damn, some of these got really good centering, and they look like they got a fucking fingerprint on them. Like they look like the only thing that's wrong in them is that they got smudges, which smudges are not like scratches or print lines or that kind of stuff. Smudges are smudges, and shit, knock something off. They can be wiped off. So like this Clyde Edwards-Helaire here, let me just smudge it up real quick for you. All right, so we'll smudge the shit out of that one. There we go. So, and I know that since this is uploading in 720p, y'all aren't gonna be able to see it, but like, dude, it looks like shit. Take a towel, you wipe it off, no more smudges, and you got a gem mint card here. It was easy, easy, simple. This one is nice, good shape. That's a good card. Except for damn on the back, there's a freaking dent on it. How about that? Right there. I don't think you can see it because like the pixels are, we're not pixelated enough over here in Arkansas. Apparently our internet's not powerful enough to stream at in a HD version that is acceptable to most people's liking, especially my own. Thanks, Sports Card Mafia. What's up, bro? What's up, Alex? Sleeper cards, man. Please tell me which ones are sleeper cards, man, because if you're talking about the baseball cards, Oh, man, I bought way too many of those when I first started because I like those Paninis, man. I don't care if it don't have a baseball team's name on there. I am not a collector, bro. I'm an investor. I bought a pretty shit. All right, so here's the card. Like, y'all tell me if like, why Michael Porter Jr., who has rarely even played any games, like any years. He hasn't played very many games in his whole career. Why does his second year shit sell for more than a lot of rookies, like graded shit? Like, yeah, I don't know why. But I always see people selling Michael Porter Jr. second year graded stuff, GMA. And this one is off-centered a little bit. Like, these cards are easy to tell the centering, and that lighting right there is kind of weird. Easy to tell the centering, though, is the hardwood. This one has 2.5 slabs of hardwood, and this one only has 2. So is that 60-40 or is that 70-30? That's 66%. Half of that, so it's pretty close. I don't know. You tell me. It's probably 70-30. But we'll put this over here. And another reason why I did this Michael Porter Jr. is the red's a little bit. So his second year stuff sells all right. And then the red is the red's a little bit more rare prism parallel. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm putting it over here in stack 3. All right, Jared Vanderbilt's a sleeper. Dude, I'm sure. So my son, like, you know, I used to buy him cards and stuff. I mean, that's kind of how I got started. You know, we found some Prism in 2018. I got a Luka and red, white, and blue. He opened it. He pulled a Luka red, white, blue. We've been sitting on that and some Dominators and that. And then, like, you know, whenever he told me about cards were hot and I got into it. Basically, we sold the red, white, and blue Luka for like $725 and raw. And dude, I can tell you right now that I went back and looked at it, and even though my pictures were shitty at the time because I really didn't know what I was doing, I just took a picture of it with my phone and bad lighting, and just went and sold that shit, and it was off centered whenever I went back and looked at it. And the guy asked me if there was any problems with the cards, and my answer back to him, I went back and read it the other day because I was wondering, you know, like, I remember a guy messaging me after he offered like $650 and I countered at $725, and I was like, he's like, dude, can you tell me if this is going to grade well? I was like, bro, I've been doing this for as long as this listing's been up, about 4 hours. I said, I ain't never graded a card in my life. It doesn't have any bent corners. Remember that? Man, that's when I was a kid, dude. Those, you know, old late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s is when I collected cards. And dude, like, the only thing I could remember from back then was bent corners, dude. We didn't look at centering. Like, nobody gave two shits about the centering on a freaking card. Alex Tran. I sold the Prism Blue Train Haley Deegan for like 20 or 25 bucks, GMA 10. And it didn't have her picture on it. I think ones with her picture are going to sell a little bit better. But it had a picture of her car. So, it was a blue Prism. This is a blue Prism. And I'm thinking this is like a $35, $40, $50 card. So I opened a blaster box, 20 bucks, right? I sold a lot of like 3 other Prisms for $5. I got that card graded. That's 5 more. We're in it for that. That's equal out. We're selling it for 20 bucks. So whatever I make on this card is basically going to be profit from the NASCAR box because I've already made 30 bucks and have like $25 invested. We're going to invest 6 more bucks. We're going to be back to even. And then whatever I sell this card for on that NASCAR box, that's my profit off of a box of 2020 Prism NASCAR. I wanted to open a box of Prism. Like, it had been since 2018 since I opened any Prism when Luka came out. You know, I used to buy my kids some cards then because you could find them. So every time we go to Walmart, we just buy a box of cards or some cellos or a pack or whatever. And yeah, dude, I remember like how much fun it is to open up packs that have Prism parallels in them. Like, dude, these hoops packs have been amazing. The Prism draft packs, amazingly fun to open because it's like, dude, when you see that color or you see the silver shining, it freaking pumps you up, bro. It's just like, Oh shit, that's a little bit off-centered there too, so let's put them in that stack. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to grade that, no doubt, but it's off-center. Alex, man, dude, I'm telling you, like, so here's the deal with the resale market. Here's my thoughts on the resale market. And I really don't sell boxes. Like, I've sold some to some of you that may be watching, and it was Prism football. Like, I ain't sold any basketball yet. Just the Prism football. But like, so $60 for a blaster box, dude. I don't know how this Hoops Premium stock's gonna do because it's the first year of it. But look at a Mosaic blaster box. If you'd have paid $60 for a Mosaic blaster, how much does it go for already? Just 3-4 months after they quit stocking it in September, October. I did see some recently. The buyers were in town and they put some out. Unfortunately, I wasn't there that day. This is way off centered, so yeah, yep. We're not going to grade this, but so a Mosaic blaster is probably 80 to 100 bucks at least now, maybe more. You could have bought those for 50 or 60 bucks, just like you can buy the Hoops Premium stock now. Like, I don't think you can realistically be, profit if every time, if you just open the boxes and you tried to resell the cards raw or wait till they go up, I think you would struggle with doing it. But at $60 a box for a blaster box, or let's say you could go find some of those Prism draft pick cellos. I've bought some on eBay for 10 or 12 bucks. Like, you get those cards graded, and if you only have to pull 3 cards that will sell in a GMA 10 to get your 60 bucks back, basically, for 30 bucks. So you're going to pay, let's say you paid, you find a Prism blaster. A Prism blaster you can find for 30 or 35 bucks, dude. I mean, like, there you go. You get a Prism blaster, you get it for 30 bucks, and you get 3 of the cards graded. That's another $25, so you're in it for $55. So you've got to have 3 cards that will sell for 20 bucks each out of that to profit. I have been fortunate to find them for, find stuff at Walmart. I would tell you though, like, it wasn't like, dude, I'm just lucky and I walk into Walmart and find packs. Like, it is my job to do this, and a lot of people, like, you work, and like, I am understanding of that, and that's why, like, I always, like, if I'm going to sell a box or a pack to somebody, I'll, like, I always try to make them a better deal than what they can find it for on eBay, because, like, dude, I know it's impossible for them to find it in real life. And, like, I know that sellers on eBay and shit, like, they don't care about your sob story because, like, they have people that will buy it from them. Like, I mean, I was at Walmart on last Thursday. They don't stock on Fridays. And I was at Walmart last Thursday, and the dudes were all talking about how they have, like, breakers and stuff on Facebook. People break on Instagram. People break here on YouTube. And they have, like, people that will buy a certain box or a certain amount of stuff, like, to get it. So why would they not just, like, sit on it, or not accept lower offers a lot of times on that stuff? Because, like, they don't care. Like, they have people that will pay that money. And so, like, what I'm saying, though, is like, when this stuff is out and there's the most of it for sale on eBay, on the secondary market, wherever your secondary market is, if you're looking on eBay, if you're looking on Facebook or Mercari or whatever it is. So whenever there is the most of this product, like at the peak of its restocking time, like a week or 2 after it drops, the first week it's going to be higher. A couple weeks into it, maybe 2 to 4 weeks in, a month, like Hoops Premium stock right now, like the prices, I saw them going down for a little bit. I don't know if they're going back up now or what, because I haven't looked at them, because I haven't really tried to sell any of the, packs, because, well, I like to open them myself. But, like, you're basically, you can make money in secondary market prices, and when stuff like Prism comes out here, dude, that has a very big scratch in that. Holy shit. when it comes out in a couple months, when Optic comes out, like Star Stock. Like, here's where Star Stock comes into play for me. Is I'm going to be opening a ton of prison packs. Like, Star Stock won't take hoops. They'll take Donruss, though. So let's just use Donruss. Donruss is dropping sometime in the next 2 weeks to a month. So when Donruss 2021 drops, 2020, 2021, whatever you want to call it, we're going to have Star Stock as an option to send these cards to. That'll be the first cards they'll take after Prism Draft. They won't take hoops unless it's graded by PSA, SGC, or BGS. So, I mean, I'm not even going to fool with that because it'd take forever to get those back because I'm not sending hoops on no $50 express order. I mean, maybe one LaMelo Ball if it's like a parallel, but yeah. You're basically not, you know, if you paid, I bet you Donruss boxes you'll be able to get a hanger for 35, 40 bucks, and you'll be able to get a blaster for 50, 55 bucks. I mean, you probably see them mostly for 60 bucks, but like you're going to have opportunities. They're going to arise when the packs are, like the supply is at its highest. And though Donruss, I don't, like, long term is good, it will go down as the better products start releasing, the Prism, the Optic, the Revolution, the Select, whatever. But in the long term, like, Donruss is, I mean, like, it's the #1 paper card. Like, maybe not over Revolution, but it's the #1 you can get at retail. So Star Stock takes Donruss. So paying 50 bucks, if you pulled, let's say, if you got a blaster for 50 bucks and you got, I don't know how many rookies come in each pack, like maybe 1 to 2, and you sent those over to Star Stock, the shitty ones, you got the other ones graded. I would say at minimum, I would invest like $200 to $250 in boxes doing this, just because it's basically one box is not really giving you odds to pull the good stuff. You know, like you could buy one box and come up with, you know, get something if you're lucky, but a lot of times you're going to lose or break even. But then if you pull, let's say, you know, you get 4 or 5 boxes, you're rarely ever going to lose money. You're usually going to even make money most of the time at that $20 to the $50 to $60 range, because, like, dude, you're going to pull 5, 6, 7 cards out of each box at least. Like, that's a bad box, pulling 5 or 6 cards out of it. If you pull 6 to 10 cards out of one box that are gradable, you know, if you do bulk or you do even $8 a card, then I don't know. Who do I think wants to invest in basketball? Man, I don't like do any long-term investing right now. I'm probably a terrible person to ask that question to. I mean, dude, I always like to, like, here's my what I do. It's because I'm not a long-term investor, but I am interested in seeing things increase. Is like, I look at the guys that's prices are cheap, and I try to find the guy that's going to be put into the best playing time situations or have a chance, and I buy those. So this year I bought Jared Allen, Thomas Bryant, Markelle Fultz, and Thomas Bryant and Markelle Fultz, dude, exploded in my face. I have a little bit coming back in that last graded order of Markelle Fultz. I finally had my first Markelle Fultz upload to Star Stock, but the investments I made in them, people thought were great, but then, like, they both got season-ending injuries. So there's my long-term investments, I guess, because I guess I'm going to sell on those. I think Brandon Clark is like, I mean, I wouldn't say he's the second best player on the freaking Grizzlies team, but I would say that he's probably the second most collectible. I don't see people, like, you saw people joining the Dylan Brooks bandwagon at the beginning of the year. That's not going to last. Jonas Valanciunas is a center. Bro, centers just don't, they don't have a chance. I mean, like, even Shaq's cheap as hell. And I bought some Jonas Valanciunas rookies recently because they were like, shit, like, a Prism one was like, I don't know, like $6. I bought one. Or a Select, or I don't even remember what it was. But, you got to find, like, for me, I'm not like, I'm not a guy to go drop $600 on John Morant rookie or PSA 10 or whatever. I hate base Prism, man. I don't like base Prism, dude. I like the parallels. I like the color. I like the silvers too. Don't get me wrong, but like base Prism, like, dude, it's nice and it's good. That's like the baseline for everything. But like, I could not go pay that for them. So like, I think the best investments are to like try to find guys that are like John Morant, finding stuff of him, because I think John Morant's a good long-term investment, dude. I think that he just has like, he just has more of a like star factor effect on games more, I think, than Zion, especially in the situation Zion is in right now, playing under their coach, whatever his name is, Stan Van Gundy or whatever. So Stan Van Gundy's like a half-court offense, and it's really showing with LaMelo Ball. And I've been watching some videos on this too. This is not just like my like analysis, because like I watch a lot of basketball videos, content. I watch Get Like Coop, Flight Mike. I like Flight Mike a lot. I like I don't know, channels like that. I watch a lot of channels like that where they're just breaking down like scenarios in the NBA, not necessarily game footage, but Gil Like Coop, I think, is the one that I was watching the other day, because he was talking about Nickeil Alexander-Walker and the Lonzo Ball situation, basically. And even threw out Eric Bledsoe, who started last night. So Zion in his situation right now, like, you know, the same as Lonzo Ball, is like, you know, they're working off the ball a lot, and they both do really well with the ball in their hands. And maybe better than they do off the ball, but anyway. A guy like John Morant, dude, is like, if you think that the Grizzlies are going to be a playoff contender, and they look like they're going to be, because like they were able to hold it together while John Morant was injured. So, dude, John Morant is like, I mean, he's just even more than like a LeBron James, because sometimes LeBron's like a pass first guy, right? John Morant is going to put the ball, is the game is in his hands. Like, if the game is on the line, the ball will be in his hands. He's not known as the best shooter or anything, but he just has that like it factor. There you go. Okay, Alex. Yeah, we're on the same page here. I mean, like, it's like freaking, you know, I mean, obviously, dude, Anthony Davis has very expensive card prices, but like Zion's not really a big man. He's kind of a big man, but the bigger the guy, the harder their prices are to go up. I mean, like, most of the guys that are collectible in the league are either like, they're getting triple doubles every night. You know, it's like Luka, LeBron, John Morant, Trae Young, Jokic. Like, Jokic is an exception for a big man, but dude's averaging a triple-double. Like, that's how you do it. It's a bonus. He's a big man, but like, dude, if you're going to be a big man, you got to do it. So, what do y'all think about this? 2012 Prism. I know everybody talks about this as a collectible set. It's got a couple little marks on it, but my thought is, like, this is a Danny Granger, who's obviously not the, you know, cat's meow when it comes to collectors. I mean, dude, he's like one of those, he's one of the people that I would collect. they get hurt. Like, my favorite players, because I play my team, you know, they always putting out these cards. My favorite guys always were Danny Granger, Brandon Roy, who else do I like? Hito, Karolinko, those guys were all great for very short periods of time. And those are always the funnest cards to play with in my team. There we go. Scratches. Scratches, dude. Freaking base. Crap. And these don't sell for any much anyway. Like, this is like a good, like, I mean, when you're doing a bulk order, like, you know, you got, like, I always try to think, like, there's, like, I want to try to find, like, 50 cards that could sell for $50 or more. And then, like, I need some solid, like, cheap Jaws or Zion, like, or Luka, or, like, people that are really collectible right now. LaMelo Ball, James Wiseman's decently viable. For some reason, Anthony Edwards isn't, like, he just gets screwed. I mean, he hasn't done that bad this year. He's had some good games, some bad games. Yeah, Danny Granger. Yeah, I mean, dude, for 2 years, he was, like, best scorer in the league. Maybe 3. And even when Paul George come back, dude, but, like, that was, like, when he got hurt, and he came back, and that team was never his again, and it just, yeah, kind of fell apart. But this John Moran is ungradable, dude. Too many scratches, so I'm not even going to put it back in the case right now because we're saving the good cases for gooder cards. We got Bobachet Select Phenomenon. These are my favorite. Select Phenomenon, Select Sensations in football. Like, 2 of my favorite insert sets. I wish this was a silver. I really don't want to grade the base of this, but I actually think I saw one in a GMA that sold for like $30. And like I'm saying, dude, you need like a bulk order. You need 50 cards with a shot at selling for $50 or more. If they, do it, if you get 10. So, if you're getting 40 of those at $50 in each order, that's $2,000. I mean, that's basically going to profit you, going to pay for your cards and your grading order, and you're going to have 60 other cards to sell to make money off of. So, and that's if they only got like 40 or 50 bucks each. But that's kind of how I look at it, man. Something I've also thought about doing is taking 50 to 100 cards from a bulk order. Like this one I have coming back is 262 cards. And let me know if anybody would think this was cool. If I took 30 of the 10s out of there, some of the ones that are sell for 50 to 100 or more, some of them that will sell for 40 to 50, like just basically have a mix of the 10s of what they sell for, and then have like 15 9s and 5 deals, and I sold them at $25 to $30 a spot, or like 2 for 50. Would you guys buy into a break like that? Because that's the kind of break that I would want to do. Yeah, you're going into B-list there, bro. More baseball. And baseball season's coming up, too. So, like, I keep watching these videos. Ungradable cards, Sports Card Mafia. Well, this is the first time I've ever really done it this way. My ungradable cards are going to be going into extras in what? I'm going to have a basically a chase pack or hot pack or some bullshit, whatever, that's coming out as soon as this 250 card order comes back, right? I'm going to have, like, you've probably seen my Unlucky 13 football hot packs, mystery packs, and then I have a basketball one that's like, graded card in every other deal. Like, the odds of hitting a graded card are, 1 out of every 2 packs. I'm going to have a 1 of 1 graded card pack that's going to come out. It's going to come with basically a rookie card and a prism card and something else. And then the extras are going to be from the stuff that I don't grade. And I'm going to label that in there like, these cards will be, have potential of being an 8 or a 9. I don't think any of them are 10s, but, like for somebody that is, just wants to hit a bunch of cards, they'll resell fine. Like this card right here. I know y'all can't tell because the stupid live has got me over here on 720p, but like right here is a like print line on this card, and it looks like, I don't know if it's a scratch or print line, but it looks like a scratch or print line. I don't know. And dude, this card is like I could sell this card and sell it for pretty much right under the whatever it goes for. So say this card goes for $7 or $8, probably what it goes for. I don't know. You can sell this card raw on eBay fine and never have a problem. Worry about anybody ever sending it back to you, because you're selling a freaking. If you sold it for $5 and it was $2 or $3 below market value, you would never have anyone complain about, you sold me a card with a print line. The people that usually have the problems with people complaining are selling high-end cards. I would say probably like once you hit $20 or $30 a single, it's like, at least tell me that your kid took a key to the front of it. It looks like the side of some bitch that I cheated on his wife's mom's brother's sister's car. Angry ex-wife, mom just took the keys to the side of the car, but they did it to your sports cards instead. My biggest NBA hoops hit so far. I don't know, man. Let me get those out, because we're pretty much done with baseball. Like, I'll put these at the end of the order here. That we're gonna go through those. I'll go through those later. Let me get my good stuff out. Here we go. Those aren't them. Those are the ungraded stacks on the basketball. Oh, here they are. All right. So, there's a B pile, C pile, B pile, whatever. And C. I'm gonna move these out. Got a whole new stock of bad boys joining the squad over here. All right. Well, we can go through these. We got Ja, the tribute. That's definitely not it. I pulled this one and that one. This is stuff I pulled offline the other day. These two are probably the rarest cards I've hit. Teal, Zach Levine. I hit this off camera. I have the video. I just didn't ever upload it this weekend. Just been too busy. We went to the drive-through zoo this weekend. Me and my family, kids, wife did. I like that get out the way, John Collins. I don't know that that's necessarily either one of these will sell for that much, but I'm definitely going to grade them and try. We got RJ Barrett, blue cracked ice. This was a huge hit. I just hit this. This is silver Lou Dort. I don't know. I think graded is going to sell for a lot more than it does raw. I mean, because right now, dude, the packs, everything is the cheapest right now. Keep any personals or flip everything. Yeah, no. Everything is flippable. Let's see. I got this blue Duncan Robinson. That was a pretty big one. This laser beams Keldon Johnson. Jaw's not very big. These are some more baseball. More baseball, more baseball, more baseball. I mean, there's a silver from that. That's not very big. Hold on. Just trying to look through and see what my best. I got a silver Darius Baisley. That's a pretty good hit. Dude, I hit 0 numbered cards, Repa. The Teal is a short print. They probably only print 25 to 50 of them. But I hit not one single numbered card out of these retail packs. And I would say that that's pretty common. I've heard some people hit some, what's that dude, Run Good Life? I think I saw him hit like a black or something, or gold, but yeah. Dude, I do a lot of eBay, man. Mostly eBay. Yeah, I mean, Star Stock is, I haven't, I mean, shit, I would say I do a lot of Star Stock. I've done a lot of sending to them, but I mean, so far I've had like, you know, probably 15 to 18 cards upload. So yeah, you hit a number to 99, Luca. That's awesome. And so here's the card that Red X won. The LaMelo Silver out of the Prism Draft. We got a purple there. There's another one of those. I mean, this is a pretty good hit. I hit the silver Tyler Hero. I mean, there's a good hit. Trae Young Silver. Darius Garland Green. More base jaw. I didn't hit any colored jaw or Zion, which is kind of tough. This is a cool one. Purple Wave James Wiseman. I haven't seen that very many times. It's pretty rare. I hit that one recently. Base jaw. Pink Craig Tice. Silver Kendrick Nunn. I think this is a giveaway too. No, not very big. This is actually going to be a good card here. I saw the red, white, and blue today sold for like $49, and I believe that one will sell for more. So will that one. That one's probably pretty good. But I've seen some GMA sellers undervaluing the shit out of him. There's Zion. Another blue Kobe White. I mean, that's a pretty good stack. So I think most of these cards will sell for... me and Kevin, he is a guy that's sub on this channel. He's been emailing me. If anybody you guys want to email me, jamesclaytoneason@gmail.com and talk about, you know, just send me an email about some questions and stuff. Me and him have been, you know, I've been trying to help him figure out which cards to grade. And he said something to me that, you know, really made sense today that I do. And so I set us up a search, and it's like the GMA 10 target list. And we're looking for cards that will sell for $35 to $75 in a GMA 10, or that do sell, that like other people have, and those are the cards that we look for Raw. And we set that up. I set up a search today. We kind of go through it, but all these cards right here, and these are hard to tell if they're going to or not because they're newer cards, right? But all these cards right here, I mean, this will sell for more. Obviously, some of them will sell for more than $35 to $75, but you can go pick up these cards, a lot of them, or something similar to it raw on eBay, and pretty much like bank yourself like, I'm going to find this card. My goal today is to find this card for $5 to $15, and it's going to set, you know, I'm going to pay $8 to get it graded if you're going to grade one, or 6, and you're in it for $15 to $20, and it sells for $40 to $70, and you make $20 to $50 profit. Dude, that's a hot spot. Like, if you could just hone in on that, like nobody really does that, but if you honed in on it, dude, you could make, you know, send a grading off order every week, and you know, easily make 10 to 15 grand a month grading cards. And that's my goal. So maybe you wonder. Tyler Hero Silver might be my best card, man. I honestly don't. Variation Zion somewhere in here. Let's keep going with our stack counting of how we're sorting this of cards I think that will sell for $35 to $75. I think Kobe White is borderline there, man. Borderline. That's not a hit, but that's fine. The red Jarrett Culver, probably Sekou Silver. Silver inserts, bro, unless it's Jar Zion, they just don't sell for very much. That's probably the best card I hit right there. The Photo Variation Zion. I wish it was a silver. That'd be sweet. But, yeah, that's probably the best card I hit. You got RJ, Silver Laser, another Zion. You got Nikhil, we got the base Tyler. This Marcus Smart here. Hopefully this Julius Randle's in good shape because I'm 0 for 2 so far. I bought this lot of RJ Barrett's for $8. I don't know. I think this is probably easily like $30 to $40 sale per piece. $8 into this right here. $32 into this, and probably can sell this little stack here if they all get 10s. Which the centering on all of them is pretty good. I'd probably get 120 to 150 bucks for the 4 of them, and yeah, that's a pretty good flip right there. I got a silver tribute Deandre Hunter, which is, people value those the same as inserts, so I'm not really excited. This Jaylen Brown is a huge one. We got green LaMelo. I'm just gonna go through these real quick here. Tyler Hero Downtown. That's probably the best card I've pulled so far. That sells for over 100 raw right now. Yeah, that is. It's the best card in the order right now. So, yeah. Oh, and my DeLon Wright National Treasures. $4. Got it. Won it. Won it on a bid. I've been bidding $5-6 on National Treasures autos for 3 or 4 months now before I finally got one. Then I won it anyway. I mean, obviously I could probably get one of a shitty player for less, but I mean, I thought he was a pretty good investment, dude. So, Alex, I think you were asking me that earlier. What do I think about who to invest in? I don't know, man. Like, I've been investing, like, this off season I invested in, I wouldn't even say off season. Like, well, in the preseason, I invested in Julius Randle. So I looked at him and I said, you know, every year his stats have pretty much gotten better. He's a 20-10 guy right now going into this year, whose court sides were under $6. Then he had some good games in the preseason. I was like, all right, dude, I'm going to buy this guy, man. I mean, what the hell is it going to hurt? And, yeah, I bought a ton of him. I bought DeLon Wright. I bought Josh Jackson the same way. Markelle Fultz, Thomas Bryant, Jarrett Allen. So, like, a long-term investment for me might be, like, 3 months, okay? Like, you know, like, I made a video about Marcus Smart the other day. So, you have that. Let's see where else. Where's my super stack at? Okay. So, I spent like $50 on Marcus Smart, maybe. I don't know. I made a video about it. It's like $55 or $58. And I got these two, and I got like 2 base prisms that both were scratched. So, like, you go look at like the 3rd star on any team, and I know that, you know, obviously Marcus Smart might not be the 3rd best player on that team. Maybe Kemba Walker comes back and he is. But, like, to me, like, dude, they've been building, the Celtics have been building a dynasty around 3 draft picks. 3 draft picks. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart got his first contract extension, right? So he extended through 2022 whenever he had his rookie signing. Jaylen Brown, they gave him a huge contract. Did they just give Jason Tatum a huge contract, or is his come up this year? I don't know. But what that tells me is, like, you go out and look at the worst NBA teams in the league. Maybe the Pistons. Well, I got this guy. But, like, his cards, similar, a little bit more, less than this guy. But his cards right here, dude. A guy that's, you know, 15-5, one of the best defensive players in the league, is, you know, now getting playing time and going to come in investors' eye, or people's eyes. The Celtics are going to be a team every single season they have been for the past 3 or 4 years, and they will be for the next 5 to 8 years, 10 foreseeable future, if these guys all stay healthy and stay together. Is they're going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals or competing for the NBA championship every single season. So, like, I mean, a guy like Kyle Kuzma, who I don't think is near as good of a player as Marcus Smart, as arguably, maybe not since they got Schroeder in them now, but arguably the 3rd best player on their team. And his prices for a base prism of Kyle Kuzma is $25 to $30. And I got both these silvers for under $20 and his court side. So, a good long-term investment is finding, you don't have to be Marcus Smart, it's finding somebody like this that's obviously has room to grow. Because predicting who's going to be the next MVP, or if their price is going to go up, if it is a lot more risky than buying a card like this for $15 and it not going up and just selling it back for $15 and being done, or getting it graded and selling it for, you know, $30 or $40. If in that time that I send this off and get it graded, you know, get it here, get it graded, 4 to 6 weeks. If it's, you know, stuff's going up, then maybe I hold it for a little bit longer, or maybe I just sell it right away and take advantage of that. So that's kind of my theory on all that stuff. But yeah, I need to get back to doing the grading order and all that good stuff because I really got to get this thing submitted because, guys, we got people going out all the time. You got new cards coming out. So, like, GMA, best thing is to do is to grade them right away. You get the most money for them. We talked about that in a video before about PSA. You want to get closer to PSA prices. The way to do it is to get the new cards and have them graded right away. So, I mean, that's how PSA people make the most money on theirs, too. It's not getting a card graded PSA and holding on to it forever. It's getting a card, getting it graded that just come out. So, like, you could be buying these Hoops premium stocks on eBay raw and for cheap as hell because, like, go look at the Pulsar premium set or whatever that was out at Target. Like, dude, you could have bought every single rookie except for John Zion for under like $10. And now, like, you know, you can't hardly find RJ Barrett or Cam Reddish or DeAndre Hunter or Kobe White or Tyler Hero or Lucian Dort or Keldon Johnson or Duncan Robinson under $10. And there's probably even more that are borderline just from that, you know, premium set that are, you know, expensive now, and they were $2 to $3 because so many people, like, it's all about timing your purchases right and buying those cards like when they first come out, getting them graded, and then, dude, like, it don't matter what case it's in, like, the first graded card is always going to sell for more than the rest of them until there's something that happens in the world or the market or basketball that will make the person's prices go up. So, I mean, for me, that's kind of why I've started fighting so hard to go out and get a retail is like, bro, like, what I was saying for like 2 months about these Prism draft cards, dude, the people that are selling those are making so much money, and I've even seen those cards before in Walmart and not bought them because of all the dumbass shit that you hear. It's just like people that, you know, talk shit about GMA. They're like, you know, I make those videos, is GMA really trash? And tell stories about people that talk shit about GMA and how freaking dumb they are because they've actually never done it. Is seeing and hearing all the negative comments that people told me about Prism Draft, and then seeing that a fucking base LaMelo sold for $55 on Star Stock, and seeing that the black jersey LaMelo goes for $100 in a GMA 10 or $75, it's like, dude, do you realize, like, you can go out and buy Prism Draft on the secondary market. I haven't found any Prism Draft, but one time in the store I found 2 megas. The rest of the Prism Draft that I bought is secondary market where I paid like $7.50 a cello, $25 a blaster box, and $45 for a mega. They're $40 in the store, or $44. Like, it's basically the same price. But like, whenever my order comes back, obviously I'm a little bit behind the boat because, you know, I listen to all the dumb shit that people say. And some of the dumb shit that people say is that, yeah, don't buy those, don't invest in those draft cards. Like, dude, what, you know, an investment for me might be different than an investment for you. And so for me to give you investing advice long term is tough because, like, dude, I don't know that. I don't know that, and, like, I don't pretend to. Like, I'm not that patient. I would love to be able to wait on, say, Kobe White, a guy that I bought a lot of stuff of before this season, before anybody else started buying him, because, dude, I was like, okay, he's a starting point guard in Chicago now, and he finished the season. His last 12 games, he was averaging 25 points a game. Like, dude, I do my research. Like, that was a good long-term investment. But, like, now that his prices, like, his base Prism in a GMA 10 is the probably third or fourth highest selling of any base Prism GMA 10s of any rookie from last year. So, like, his sells for like $85 to $130 depending. And then, like, Tyler Hero and RJ Barrett are kind of right there in that same thing with Bobo right there too, creeping up to close to the $80 mark. And then you obviously got Ja and Zion. But, like, I mean, dude, I bought Kobe Whites, but I also sold them. I bought them for like $9. And then I sold them for $16 on COMC. Like, I bought several of them on there. I bought, stuff here and got it graded and sold it right away. And it was like a week or two before his shit started going up. I had a lot of guys like that. Kevin Durant, I bought all Kevin Durant rookies and got the good ones graded, even the bad ones. And like, sold like my best sell on one was like $90 or something. And, dude, like a week later, people were selling that same card for $210. So, like, I am not the person to ask about what long-term holds, who's a good investment. Like, I think anybody is a good long-term hold if you get in them on cheap. So, like, dude, Tyler Hero, I'm a Heat fan, right? I mean, kind of. I mean, like, my kid is, I am. We got into them. We rooted for them all last year. And in August and September, we bought the shit out of Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero. And, dude, like, I'm selling these Bam Adebayo rookies for $20 to $35. Optics, Revolutions, Prism Parallels, not of the base, but of the Emergence and stuff, because, that's how I rolled back then. I bought a bunch of inserts. And, like, people are buying them right away when they come up. I'm getting offers the first day. And, dude, here's the deal. A guy like Tyler Hero and Bam, I was buying Bam lots of 5 to 10 cards for $2 to $5, and I was buying Tyler Hero lots of 3 to 5 cards for $5 to $10 whenever they were $2 each. And I mean the good ones too. I mean, like mosaics, all that stuff, silvers, and like, so like, I don't really know that there's anybody in the league that I would buy right now to tell you, but what I can tell you is that when, Hoops, Donruss, Revolution, Prism all drop within the next 6 weeks, or they're supposed to. They're all supposed to, I mean, the last drop is, Prism is like March 10th or something, which I think is when it is, March 9th or 10th. What is this crap? You basically need to buy these cards while they're out, man. Those are the best investments. So, like, Tyrese Maxey looks good, man. I mean, like a scorer. And, dude, they've even moved. I know the Sixers are shorthanded, but they've even moved Tyrese Maxey into starting at shooting guard with Ben Simmons right now. And obviously, Shake Milton, who's the backup point guard coming off the bench, is dropping like 25, 30 a game. That dude's good. You can't get his rookies, but like, yeah, Tyrese Maxey's going to be cheap, man, because everybody's going to be going after LaMelo Ball, James Wiseman, and Anthony Edwards. You'll get Tyrese Maxey probably for cheap, but like another guy, Tyrese Halliburton, I think he's a good investment. He'll be cheap as hell. Peyton Pritchard is looking good in Boston, bro. I mean, like, I like him in Boston. I think I mean, like, Boston's got to trade Kemba Walker as soon as he recovers from his injury, because, like, they ain't never going to get as much value for him as they could probably now, because he's getting older. And, yeah, I mean, like, dude, they got to get rid of Kemba Walker. Boston does. Like, dude, that to me is like urgent situation, because Boston has Marcus Smart, they have Peyton Pritchard, and they have 3 freaking point guards they drafted last year. Like, are you telling me that, like, you really need that scoring from a guy that's basically taking the ball away from your 2 best players when he's on the court and can't play defense? Like, you need Jaylen Brown scoring, you need Jason Tatum scoring, and you need, like, Marcus Smart and Peyton Pritchard and, possibly an upgraded center. I don't remember even who their center is right now, but, like, Kemba Walker getting some more depth at big man and not having to play Robert Williams and Tristan Thompson's 6'8" asses down low would be huge for the Boston Celtics. And, like, we saw what Bam did in the last game of the Eastern Conference Finals against them, like, just completely trashed them, like, and blocked Tatum's dunk and went and dunked on him on the other end. Like, dude, like, y'all need some help in the middle, like, because I mean, the Lakers got, you know, Beastie LeBron, they got Montrezl, and then they have Anthony Davis. So, I mean, and they always will have, are going to go out and buy, you know, buy people to come and stand in the paint like Mark Gasol or who the other dude is that they got recently. But last year they had Dwight Howard, they had JaVale McGee before that. Like, they always, like, have somebody, like, even off their bench that's physical to, you know, protect the paint down low. And, like, yeah, the Kemba Walker would be a good trade bait for them to go out and pick up somebody like that that can, you know, take up space in the middle of the floor, because that's something that they really, really need. And but yeah, back to investing. I would say, you know, I would go this draft class. Like, a lot of people are selling LaMelo balls even for, like, those black jersey ones. Like I told somebody earlier, I picked up 20 to 25 of them, and the most I've ever paid for one's $6. And when the you know, good cards come out, man, this card right here is in shit shape, bro. When the good cards come out, I'm gonna grade it anyway, because it's probably the most expensive card in the order. You know what? Actually, probably just gonna sell this, because unfortunately, print lines do not do well getting them graded. They do not help your cause. You know, just list the print line on there and probably sell it for 70 to 80 bucks, 90, which would be 10, 15% cheaper than what it sells for. And that will not, hopefully will not make someone, and I will take pictures of it and try to. I mean, like, obviously, dude, there's not any perfect way of taking pictures of a print line. I mean, it just don't show up sometimes. So, yeah. So here's the LaMelo green we're giving away. Or that's on the video for the giveaway. There are other cards too, but this is the biggest one on there. That's a 10 right there. There we go. That's good. I'm ready to see what the silver LaMelo does. Shit. Because we've already given that one away. Or wait, not give. You guys know what I'm talking about, shit. But yeah, I mean, dude, there's a lot of rookies like I mean, like Killian Hayes. Like, dude, imagine like how, like, at the beginning when these cards first dropped, like Killian Hayes is probably top 5 of price. So was Obi Toppin. They both got hurt, and like, dude, you can pick up, like, and I'm not saying go pick up a bunch of Prism Draft because I think it's too late. Like, I'm contemplating buying these megas off this dude for like what they cost at retail, or even buying them in bulk and getting them for less. Because he has 9 of them, and I want to buy them from him, but I you know, I'm not gonna pay retail or more than retail. But I'm not gonna like, you know, buy them if I think that it's too late. And it's obviously, these cards don't sell for a long time. And a good case in point is when Obi Toppin and Killian Hayes both go out. They go from being 2 of the most expensive to you just go pick them up for their basis for $1 and still sell them on fucking Star Stock for more if you thought you could get Hayes on them. But they just, like, they don't sell. So, like, they're just sitting there right now. And it's always good to buy guys coming off an injury. Like, Rui Hachimura, you could have bought and cashed out on him and doubled your money on Star Stock, on eBay, on ComC. Every single place you could buy one of his cards. The night Rui Hachimura come back and he scored like 18 points, his shit like doubled. And it's like kind of went back down a little bit now, but like the best long-term investments like could be like buying a guy that's injured that you know is going to come back, like Kevin Durant. Like, dude, I was buying his rookie cards. No shit, dude, for $5 to $25, all of them but the Topps or Topps Chrome. Fuck it, I don't need Topps Chrome. Like, you don't need the brand that everybody says you need to make money in this hobby. You need to, like, see the future, basically. And, like, dude, I've watched basketball for long enough to know, well, longer than Kevin Durant's been fucking playing basketball. I mean, obviously, I'm 38, but, like, dude, I've been watching basketball religiously since I was, like, probably 7, 8 years old. 9. Whenever Michael Jordan won his first title, that was, like, my first real year of watching. That's why, you know, people my age all think that Michael Jordan's the GOAT and LeBron, there's no way, he's lost, blah, blah, blah. And I think those people are crazy because, like, I mean, obviously, dude, that, you know, there's no way to compare different generations of, you know, talent, and they're both, like, once-in-a-lifetime talents, and, you know, Kobe Bryant was not that on their level. Kobe Bryant worked harder than any basketball player ever alive, and that's how Kobe Bryant accomplished what he accomplished in his career. It wasn't always given to him. He had to work for it. I mean, like, his second stint of titles was he wasn't near as athletic, and it was like, I mean, he put a lot of teams on his shoulders, and, like, yeah, I mean, Kobe Bryant, amazing, but, like, dude, like LeBron and Michael just, like, they were gifted that stuff, and sure, they worked hard for it and everything, but, like, dude, you ain't never seen anybody dominate basketball like Michael Jordan did, even before, like, the reason that people, like, you know, you didn't see basketball on TV until Michael Jordan won his first NBA championship, and every second of every game, everyone was glued to the TV. And now people just watch the highlights of games. They don't even watch all the games. There are some people that watch them all. But from a standpoint of, like, you know, people that were big-time Michael Jordan fans, like, they don't even acknowledge that Jordan, you know, lost in the playoffs, not just, you know, he didn't make it to the finals every year at the beginning, but once he made it to the finals, he never lost, and that's all they ever think about. But, like, the years that he did not make the finals, it might have been his most dominant years in basketball. Like, there was a series in his second or third year where he played against the Celtics, who were either the eventual champions or lost to the Lakers, I don't know. I think they were the eventual champions that year, 85 or 86. And Michael Jordan could only play 10 minutes a game for the last probably 30, 40 games after the All-Star break. He came back from an injury. And he'd been playing since like a week at home. He'd been playing since like a week after he got injured. Like, he didn't give a shit. But they come back, they limited him to 10 minutes in the game. So him and the coach had to work together to figure out when Michael Jordan could go in and for how long, because the ownership knew what kind of moneymaker Michael Jordan would be long term. And so, like, he would come into these games and he would drop like 19 points in a minute and 45 seconds, or like, not a minute 45, sorry, in like 8 minutes, and then like come in for 45 seconds and score 6 points. And a team that was about to miss the playoffs, Michael Jordan, I don't know if they let him go like towards 20, play like 20 minutes or 15 towards the end of the year. They wanted to get, you know, once they got to the playoffs, but dude, he willed that team to the playoffs, only like being taken out of like the last game. The ownership came down. I'm pretty sure that this is how Phil Jackson ended up getting hired, was because the ownership had to come down and tell him to take Michael Jordan out of the game. They wanted him to like get a high draft pick, miss the playoffs, get in the lottery, and Michael Jordan come out. The coach gets fired at the end of this year, but like they end up winning the game. They get in the playoffs. In the first round, they're the 8th seed or whatever, the 6th seed. I don't know how many teams were in the playoffs that year. They played Larry Bird's team, and they had, you know, Bird, McHale, all the dudes that were on that team. Robert Parrish, yeah, just great team. And they're basically, you know, Michael Jordan is just going off the entire time. And as great as he was, he couldn't beat the Celtics. But, you know, we didn't see that. Well, you know, he wasn't live on TV. Everybody wasn't always talking about it. Look at this Deandre Hunter, man. What in the fuck is on this card? Well, that is horrible, dude. So far, we got 2 silvers that we've looked over from his Hoops Premium stock, and the RJ Barrett silver was off-centered as could be, and this one has like a freaking foggy mark or something right there at the top. I don't know what that is. Damn, bro. I need to send that back to Panini, man. Hey, man, y'all fucked up my card. Can I get another one? All right, silver laser. Here we go. What do y'all think? I know I've just been sitting here rambling. Who do you invest in, long term? I like RJ Barrett. I like him. I like Deandre Hunter. I think a lot of dudes don't come out like freaking Luka and Trae Young and average 30 points a game in the beginning of their careers, but they go on from 13 to 15 to 17 to 19 to their cards are rookie cards are $5 to $10 a piece, to their cards are now unobtainable. You go look at go look at Jaylen Brown, go look at Jamal Murray, go look at Devin Booker, go look at Nikola Jokic. Just a gradual progression upwards every year to the 4th or 5th year. And then if you want a long-term investment, you could have bought those guys for super cheap, and it wasn't just the market then. There's guys like that right now. You can go buy RJ Barrett. You can go buy this card right here of RJ Barrett that's probably $5 or $10. And I would say in the next 4 years, if he goes from last year averaging 14 points a game to this year averaging 16 to 18 to next year pushing 20 to the year 4 where he's, let's see how old he is, man, dude. Why do you take? No, he's born in 2000, so he'll be 21. There, 22, 23. So by the time he's 23, 24 years old, RJ Barrett will probably be averaging 22 to 26 points a game. Exactly, Shelly. Perfect example. Cam Reddish. I bought lots of Cam Reddish and Deandre Hunter. Y'all see if whoever bought the basketball stuff, there's a lot of that stuff in there, but there's not. I have a lot of the lower end stuff that I'm going to put in the next one. They take a bunch of Chronicles rookies and Donruss and Hoops Premium stuff. All the stuff that I have that I haven't graded yet, I have a ton of, that is that stuff I'm putting in the next whatever thing, super packs we do or whatever. But dude, Cam Reddish, obviously, here's the deal with a guy like Cam Reddish or DeAndre Hunter is if they weren't on the Hawks, and let's say they were on the Knicks, in his situation, dude, if Cam Reddish was in RJ Barrett's situation, then Cam Reddish is probably already a 20-point game scorer. And Cam Johnson, I think him and DeAndre Hunter are very comparable players. Both, can play the 4, handle the ball well for a bigger guy. Very good stretching the floor, athletic. So, another person, these guys, this guy, RJ Barrett, who is already in that situation. Let's find some more guys like this. Tyler Hero, Keldon Johnson, maybe not Darius Paisley, maybe Darius Paisley. We'll just go ahead and put RJ Barrett in here because he's fairly cheap. Nah, he kind of over the border. So is Tyler Hero. So here we go. This is just from the last draft class. Look, I wouldn't even take this draft class, Obi Toppin, but here, comparing to Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown, up until probably a month ago, dude, even his Prism rookie was $30. These guys, his Prism rookie you can get for $10 to $20 most days. Same with him. Darius Baisley's is pushing 10, and Obi Toppin is injured right now, but like he's gonna be a scorer. Like, I mean, he might only average 13 points a game his rookie year, but if you're looking for a long-term investment, like this guy's gonna be a 20.8 rebound a game, couple assists guy a night. The Knicks look better. I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs this year, but I think that they are going to eventually. Like, so if you're looking to invest in young guys, like these guys right here, all have showed potential to be, better play. I guess you say better players. Lou Dort, like, dude, you should just like go buy these Hoops Premium stocks, Lou Dorts, because there aren't any others. Like, I mean, dude, I buy these, not even the silvers, but I bought the other parallels for like, $5, $4, $2, $8 even. Like, it didn't really matter because I got, like, this dude's going to be pretty decent. He's a good scorer. He can play defense. Like, we all know he was like guarding James Harden and shutting him down one of those playoff games last year. So they might not be in this situation right now that's going to, like, the only thing you could do with these cards right now is grade them and make more money. But Deandre Hunter, let's just say Deandre Hunter goes to a team where he's the 1 or 2 option. Like, he's going to score 25 points a night. He's going to have close to 10 rebounds. And, his value is going to start looking more like Jaylen Brown's value. And then Illusion Dort, I mean, dude, he doesn't have a Prism base card, so it's tough. Like, people just base everything on the Prism base, and, like, what are you going to do with Illusion Dort? I would just say you grade the rookies that he has and sell them because, like, it's just where I'm at with him right now. Obi Toppin, I think, like, eventually, like, dude, he's going to be 25. He'll score 20, 25 a game for a couple years, and that's your window to sell, but that's your long-term investment on him. I think Darius Baisley is probably similar situation as him. Like, dude, the Thunder have been doing everything they can do to hang into games and don't look terrible, even though everyone thought that they were super tanking this year to, basically get out of players into more picks to rebuild, whatever you want to call it. But they've done an amazing job of just staying in the games. And, Darius Baisley may not be looking like he's, a second option on that team right now. But, I mean, like, seriously. Like, I mean, between those 3 guys, Shai Gilgeous, like, you can't go out and invest in Shai Gilgeous right now unless you think that he's, like, going to be on Luka or Trey's level because his card prices are pretty goddamn close to Trae Young's. Like, I mean, so, I mean, like, you want to go invest in somebody, like, the best long-term investments are finding, like, the guys that's prices are mid to low level in each rookie class that you think haven't hit their prime yet. Like, obviously, the younger ones, like him and these guys, haven't. But, like, dude, last year, and, in the playoffs, I bought a ton of Jaylen Brown rookies. Instead of buying, like, his Prism for $20 to $30 or his selects for 10 to 20, whatever they were at the time, dude. I think it's like $8 that I bought some of his select for, and I sold them for 20 in the playoffs. But, like, dude, I watch Vegas find 777 a lot. And something that he said, it didn't make sense at the time, but it kind of did, but now it totally makes sense. And Jaylen Brown is a perfect example. So, Jaylen Brown last summer, it was 2019. He might have been one of the most controversial re-signings ever. Twitter exploded because the people that weren't Celtics fans or that were Celtics fans and didn't think he was worth that much money went to Twitter and they went crazy. And you could go read freaking Woj's tweet or some big-time YouTuber's tweet, and you can read under there where I told them that Jaylen Brown might not have deserved that money. I think he's good, but Jaylen Brown is going to go out this year and either have the best or worst year of his career. And guess what, guys? Jaylen Brown in the last year has went out and showed that he can carry that team even if Jason Tatum is not in the lineup, and that he's not that much worse than Jason Tatum. Like, Jason Tatum is a probably 5 to 10 player ranked in the league right now. Like, you got LeBron, you got Luka, you got AD, Kawhi, and I wouldn't even say Luka is probably in the top 3 situation. I would say it's like LeBron, Kawhi, Giannis, AD, and then James Harden maybe, or Kevin Durant, like, you know. And then, like, Tatum and Luka are, like, right there. And, like, no one disagrees with them two being in the top. But then, like, Jaylen Brown is probably, like, right behind him. So, like, a way to long-term invest and how I short-term invest is, like, okay, is this guy can go do that, then, like, who's the next guy to go do that? Well, one of these two guys is going to leave that team. And then I don't have a Cam Reddish out, but Cam Reddish and Deandre Hunter are not staying on the Hawks together, bro. They won't do it. Like, one of these guys, either him or Cam Reddish, I wish I had one sitting here so I could just explain to you fully what I'm talking about is that there's not enough room for two guys to be paid $100 million and be on the same team and not piss off the fans, the ownership, or get depressed themselves and want to leave the team because they ain't getting the ball enough, bro. And it doesn't matter if that's your type or what. When you get paid millions of dollars a year to do something, people are out for your head if you don't do it. And it don't matter if you're not getting the ball or if the coach don't like you or what. Like, you don't see it. So DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, they're going to split. But buying both of them is a smart move because basically you're buying that you believe that one of these guys is moving. The other one is going to move into there, or in the craziest of situations here, and you know, I don't know that there's a trade out there that would ever happen, but Trae Young's, like, how he's been acting, dude, like, the move could happen sooner than you could have ever imagined because Trae Young's been acting like a little bitch lately, and I don't know what it is, or if maybe it's just John Collins is the bitch, and John Collins is the one that's, you know, causing all the problems. But look, like, they have problems there. So what's going to end up happening is that more than likely DeAndre Hunter or Cameron Reddish or Trae Young or John Collins is going to be a huge trade thing. Like, dude, the Hawks went from being freaking 4-1 to now they're probably like 5-7 or 6-8, or I don't know what the record is right now. But I do know that they're not competing at a level that, you know, they should be with all that talent. So what happens whenever that happens is that, well, somebody's got to go. And when DeAndre Hunter or Cam Reddish or somebody like that gets traded to another team, and that team that's trading for them in the middle of the season is because they need that person. They need what they think he can come in and do. So if, you know, well, that happens with DeAndre Hunter, then DeAndre Hunter is going to go, you know, whatever team he goes to, if he gets traded or with Trae Young, or if it happens, you know, in the next year or two, or whenever his first rookie contract's up after a year, 2 or 3, then, like, dude's going to go to a team and be a 25-point-a-game scorer, and, you know, you're going to wish that you had bought in on him now because even now his prices are going up. And, dude, I was buying Cam Reddish and freaking DeAndre Hunter Prism rookies back in, like, September, October when the market was shit on after I joined it and it was hot. And, dude, they were like $5. And they were $3. And so, yeah, you got what, you know, you got to go out and find those dudes early on. I think those are the best long-term investments. I mean, I like a guy like John Morant. I mean, I like, I don't know. I mean, like, the market's different than it's ever been before in basketball. I have collected basketball cards and kind of flipped stuff back in like the early 2010s, like 2009 to 2014. Yeah, I had a bunch of Giannis's and now don't have any, but here's the thing. It's like, dude, like Giannis, his prices, like Luka's prices are already pretty much close to Giannis's prices. They have room to, I think, maybe Luka base. Like I saw a Zion base end at $14.95 with no bids on it, and I want to say like a Luka base is like $600. So, like, do you think Luka's going to win 2 MVP awards in his career? Because that's the price we're looking at for a 2-time MVP award winner. The price for a 1-time MVP award winning Luka Doncic will be equal to the price of a 2-time MVP award winning Giannis. You can mark my words that, like, you know, come back and haunt my channel if it's not true, but like, I mean, like that's probably a solid investment if you have money. It's like, if you really think Luka's going to win MVP, then, well, if you want to invest in somebody, then if you really believe that, then that would be the investment I'd make. It's like, Luka's going to win MVP, and right now he's, you know, prices are here. They're below Giannis's, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I think Zion looked good last night too, but like, I also don't think that Zion is, yeah, he did. I don't think Zion, my own personal opinion is that I don't think Zion is as good as Brandon Ingram. And yeah, y'all might not agree with me, but that's fine. We don't all have to like think the same thing. But I like Brandon Ingram. I think Brandon Ingram is a better investment than Zion. One, because he's like a fourth of the price or half the price of Zion. Like if you want to go buy a base Zion Prism or whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I use that. But like most Brandon Ingram cards, like wherever that Jaylen Brown is, I have this Brandon Ingram just like it in the grading order. I paid $11 for this. They were going for in the 20s. I picked up both of them, one for $8, one for $11 from the same seller. It was in like a U-Pick listing not too long ago. And like, dude, if you saw a card like this of Zion's, like go look up his Crusade Silver and Chronicles. It's probably a $60 to $80 card. So that's like 6 times the amount of a card that I'm, you know, of these guys. Like Jaylen Brown, I mean, is Zion and Jaylen Brown probably about on the same level, Brandon Ingram? And like, so I think Brandon Ingram and Jaylen Brown are still way better investments than Zion because their prices are, you know, a third of his or a fourth of his or a fifth of his. Like they're super cheap. And so like, I mean, obviously those two dudes, Jaylen Brown and Brandon Ingram, are going to be stars in this league. Zion's going to be a star in this league. This one's not getting graded. It's bad. But like, Zion's going to lose, like, here's the deal. Zion's going to lose some of his, like, pull, I think. I mean, if LaMelo keeps getting better and better, and James Wiseman and the Warriors are going to figure out a way to make the playoffs this year. I mean, like, it didn't look like it at the beginning. In the beginning, it didn't look like it for sure. But the Warriors are going to find a way to make the playoffs this year, and James Wiseman's going to be on the front and center of everything. Zion, his prices are so high. You're right. Zion can run over everything, Shelly. Like, I agree. He can run over everyone. And, yeah, that one's not getting graded either. I don't know if it's the same one. But yeah, it's the reason I don't think, like, I think that he's on the level of, I would say, Ingram and Jaylen Brown's, like, potential for, you know, what they're going to do in this league, which is high, which is, I mean, you know, borderline top 10 player in the league. That's where I see all three of those guys. They're going to be a borderline, you know, I don't think any three of those will ever be top 5 players in this league, but I think they will all be around the top 10 players in the league in the next few years. But Zion's prices are 4 or 5 times Jaylen Brown and Brandon Ingram's. So long term, why wouldn't I just buy the cheaper option, which in the end is going to get me the same result? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, you know, dude, I mean, as new rookie classes come out, like, dude, his prices aren't going to, like, be on the back burner, and his cards are going to be on the back burner of people's minds because, like, the most important rookies are either the guys that have, just like Luka, who come out in year 2 and are averaging a freaking 30 points, 10 boards, and 10 assists a game. Like, Zion's not doing that right now. And Zion's stats are good. Don't get me wrong. They're good. But, like, if you want someone to increase year 2 through 4, then it has to be like he's got to come out and do something drastic. Like, the Pelicans don't look like they're going to make the playoffs to me. I mean, like, at the beginning of the year, I thought they were going to, but, like, dude, the way this shit's going, the COVID and everything, or people are missing games after games after games. Like, does he end up making, making the playoffs, making a run? I mean, who knows? But as of right now, I don't really see, his price is going up that quick. So, like, I'll buy on the end of, the cards, with the guys with the same potential, but, like, the rookies are where it's at. Like, you got to buy into the rookies if you want to make the biggest jump. And so, yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey, they both look really good to me. I like Cole Anthony. I mean, there's GMA 10 green prism of Cole Anthony right now for $24. So, like, somebody at GMA Grader has already fucked the prices on him. And it's not make me very happy. But at least it's a green. I'm still going to probably get $35-$40 for my pink cracked ice one, which will be cool. And, dude, I bought 3 of these stupid silver Julius Randle freshman phenom prisms, and all 3 of them have issues, bro. So hard to get high-quality cards off of eBay. Don't ever buy anything that's priced below market value. Just don't bet on it. There's a reason. It's not going to grade a 10. This might get a 9. There's 3 little specks on there. I got them. I scrubbed that freaking scratch as hard as hell as I could, and I got a little bit of it off. Elbow grease works as good as scratch remover sometimes. And yeah, I don't know. So we'll see what happens moving forward, man. It's gonna be interesting what happens with basketball cards anyway. I mean, I know last year a lot of people's thoughts are going to be that they're not going to cool because last year, whenever the shutdowns hit for COVID, the market got hotter than it ever did. But, like, does that happen again this year? Well, possibly so. Because people ain't going to have shit else to do whenever they shut the country down again. But, I mean, if you look and see what's happening in the NBA, it's pretty obvious that, I mean, like, this new strand of COVID, people are really struggling with not passing it to each other. And, like, the basketball court's the prime example. My kid, his basketball team has 6 or 8 people out on it. The coach is out. My wife, neither one of them, both my wife and my son passed their COVID test last week, but my wife's class, she has like 5 people in her class total, kids. The rest are on quarantine. And yeah, so, I mean, like, we're running right back into another shutdown, and hopefully they don't shut down basketball, but, I mean, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. But, I mean, it would be awesome if, I know that there's a ding on this Tyler Hero. God damn it, man. These silvers are just getting waxed, bro. There is potential for the NBA to shut down to have another bubble and it not take near as long to get up and running this year. 1, because they've already done it, and 2, the NBA G League, the developmental league for the NBA, is playing their bubble in Orlando, or I believe in Orlando. They already have it set up to start in February, so, and we already did that one. We already did that one. Did we already do this one? I got these mixed up talking. I'm sending in at least 100, Shelly, because, well, I had like a little over 100 of these hoops that I was going to send in. Obviously, I'm knocking some of them out, but the difference in $6 a card and $8 a card is if I send in 75 of them, it's the same price as me sending in 100. So, well, I have too many to just send 50 or below, so I never really send anything over 50 unless it's 100. So I think I'm going to send 100 exactly in, or get pretty close to it. On the first of this video, I went through a ton of Panini baseball cards and football cards that I was thinking about grading for some more of those chase pack deals. Got some out of there to add to the order because I don't think that these hoops are in good enough shape to even get close to what I need to do a bulk order. There's just way too many issues, and I'm obviously going to have to grade some that I know are not going to get a 10, you know, or don't even have a chance at it, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. This Zion looks pretty good, though. Hey, that's probably the biggest hit I've had. What do I mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Are you talking to Shelly? Because she means, like, baseball not looking very promising this year. Probably that the season's not going to, like, play out. They're not going to have, if they have games, there's not going to be fans there. Yeah, COVID, exactly. I thought that's what she meant, too, but yeah. Or what you meant, but yeah. I've heard the prices a lot, yeah. I've heard a lot of the prices that people are talking about. The baseball prices are going up, but, I mean, unfortunately, all my baseball cards were Randy Arozarena, and that dude, like, tried to rape his ex-wife in Mexico. He got off, but he got off with the police. Like, he might not have actually done it. He got off with the police, but the baseball card collector world, those old school boys have, yeah, they have not let go of him even being accused of that, because they're paying shit prices for Randy Arozarenas, in which I would too. I wanted to get rid of them too when I heard about that shit, and I tried to sell them, and dude, yeah, they just don't sell. Like, and he was a record holder. I just thought that would be way more cooler than it actually is, but then he did that, and yeah, no one has respect for dudes. Like, even if you're getting accused of that, bro, like, one, you're hanging out with the wrong chicks if you're not really doing it, and two, like, dude, if you do something like that, you're a piece of freaking trash, and you deserve to fucking rot in hell. So there you go. Those are my thoughts. But yeah, Randy Arozarena's price is sucking. Apparently, guys like Soto and which I have, I think one or two of his in my last grading order. That Soto and Cunha and Fernando Tatis, all those dudes are going up. And from what I hear, and no, that's great, but I actually bought all these Randy Arozarenas, and yeah, I'm not getting rid of them. Somebody up there, oh, Daniel Jones too. I feel like, you know, like the Giants are always like a team that tries to like go out and compete, and I'm not following football that closely. I have bought some of his stuff and seen it. It's not as expensive. Very expensive back then, but like I haven't looked at football prices hardly at all. Even though those football cards you saw I had on here, they were mostly like just star quarterback prism parallels and inserts, like just that I pulled out of packs. So like I don't really know about football. And then Randy Johnson's PSA 9 upper deck and Bo Bichette's PSA 9 tops 2020 are the same price. I think PSA 9s, like, they eventually go up, but and an older card like that, I'm sure the PSA 9 is a really good grade in that. But, like, I don't know, man. Or 89 upper deck, sorry. There's a lot of cards out there. Unopened sets even of 89 upper deck. I mean, even if the prices of them have gone up a lot, there's still a lot of it. I mean, like, so, Dylan, like, here's the deal, man. You can't compare a top 5 rookie from a class, or I don't think baseball calls them rookie classes. I don't know what they call them, but so Bo Bichette, 2020, he's top 5 guy to collect in that class, right? You can't compare this year's guys, or like even in the last couple of years, top 5 guys in that price, because like those guys all still have the potential to be Randy Johnson or better than Randy Johnson, right? So, like, obviously we're all betting on Topps 2020 update series. Dude, the update series always holds its value better than any other product. However, I don't know which guys actually have rookie cards in the update series this year. So, I mean, but like, what you do? It's like Randy Arozarena. Like he had his moment this year. Like his first Topps card in a Rays uniform is in there. So even though he did some shitty shit and whatever, people will eventually forget about him getting arrested for potentially beating his wife or kid or whatever he did. And yeah, this sucks, man. I'm so pissed off this card's not in good shape. His first Rays card is in there. So if he is with the Rays and they go on to win, championships, the Rays, and that's his first rookie card in the Rays uniform besides the optics that I got. Don't forget about that. I got the optic and the prism. Those are both before. But his first Topps card in a, it's a downtown, and it's got a huge freaking imperfection on it. It sucks. I don't think you can see it because my camera is live streaming in shit 20p over here. Right there, it's bad. Bad print line or scratch or something. And I'm just going to have to sell it raw and, take a picture and say that there's a print line right there because, yeah, that is the downtown. And, yeah, Panini went downtown on me for sure. They screwed me over. Gave me a shitty one. Now, yeah, I got some Bo Bichette right here. There's one. I got a titanium from Chronicles, Bo Bichette. And what else I got over here? Anything else that's any good? I got this Carolina Blue Aaron Judge optic. That's not numbered. I do have a numbered Aaron Judge somewhere. We got Gavin Lux, Bowman Chrome Refractor here. Some baseball for you. Eloy Jimenez, 2019 Panini certified. Bro, you can't even tell me that that's a non-licensed because he's got his back turned. It just looks like a damn White Sox card to me. That was nice. Got a Future Stars refractor. Same dude. Another Eloy Bowman's Best. And then I got a Vladdy Rookie Cup. I don't know about any of those grading wise, but alright. Yeah, downtown's done for. Just going on eBay. Whatever. And I hate to put anything even like that in those super packs or the chase packs or whatever. Because people probably buy those and think, hey, there's going to be some potential in here. There's a couple big hits that I might get graded. But if I the bigger cards that are in there or the potential good rookie cards that are in the repack products that I do, if I put those shit like that in there, it's got a lot of value and you can sell it for raw. But dude, imagine how heartbroken you would be if you wanted to get that graded and you took it to your local card shop and the guy was like, yeah, you got screwed over. Look at this huge ass print line here. Where did you get this? Oh, it was a chase pack and it was one of the chase cards. It's oh yeah, don't buy from that guy anymore. So, I mean, obviously, dude, I haven't went through and checked all the cards for that are in those that are graded, and that's why on those chase packs that I went with the big hits being graded cards, and that is because I don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about the cards. The main card that you get from me or that you're chasing, you don't have to worry about it being in good shape because guess what? It's already graded. And sure, I'll probably get less than what I'd do if I sold them out all individually, but yeah, it just moves quicker, and then I don't have to worry about, if I put a graded card in there, I don't have to worry about people being upset with my product because it's in shitty condition. It's a 9 or it's a 10. It says it on the card or on the case. I did not hunt retail today. The mail not running here. It's Martin Luther King Day. So, yeah, I don't think that they put out anywhere. I haven't heard from anybody today, but I would assume tomorrow's going to be huge. Is there any new packs coming out tomorrow? No. But, dude, so Prism Football, a lot of people found that at retail a week or two before the hobby dropped because hobby got delayed. But guess what? Brad, what's up, man? How's it going? I'm doing good. It's Monday here, Monday afternoon. The Prism got delayed or whatever, right? So Prism Football hobby gets delayed, but in retail stores, me, other people were finding the Prism Football before it actually dropped. When they pushed the date back, there were actually boxes on the shelves at retail stores, a lot of them. And so my thoughts is that hoops, Donruss, they were already supposed to have dropped. At some point, some stores in the next week or two, that's a bad one. Shit, these are the bad ones. You're going to see a trickle effect of like hoops and things being released, dude, because they cannot wait. They cannot keep pushing shit back and us be in here in freaking March or middle of February, halfway through the damn season, and they ain't even got any freaking cards that open yet. You know, it's like at some point they're gonna come out. And when that damn is, I don't really know, but it's gotta be getting here soon. Jeffrey Fogel, what's up? Says Select Hobby is going to take over Prism in 2021. I guarantee it, dude. Man, I mean, look, I'm all about that, bro. I'm about the Select. I mean, obviously, you're seeing me grade a bunch of Prism or Hoops premium stock here, but I mean, I'm mainly just grading the cards that I ripped. But I own. You're back. My phone rang. I have to get off here soon, probably, because it's getting close to dinner time. But yeah, dude, I get a lot of Select. I do a lot of Select, and why am I? Where did this card come from even? Like, I'm pretty sure I must have bought 2 of these. Nah, that's the one I already looked at. I don't know where this came from, but yeah, dude, I'm all about the Select, Jeffrey, for sure. Sorry about the little pause there. Court Kings underrated too. I love the Court Kings, man. You know I love that, for sure. All right, so put that over there. Man, that's good shape. That is nice. I've owned this for a while. I've never taken it out of the case, but it was pretty damn good. I don't even want to wipe it, man. It's like the guy already wiped it for me. That's about as solid as the old card of, like, I mean, just sharp corners and everything, as I've seen right there. It might be a little bit off-centered, but, dude, I mean, it has a shot at a 10. And a card like that, I've learned that that's pretty much the most important thing, is a shot at a 10. Brandon, no, they're not backed up. We got 250 cards, and we set off on January the 5th, and I paid for them on Saturday. They were ready on Thursday night, but I obviously had to transfer money when I saw it on Saturday. I had to sell some shit and get it back in my PayPal. And so I paid Saturday, and I think that I haven't heard back from them yet or checked my email because, well, I paid for it yesterday over the weekend. So if they work today or not, I don't know. But it should be under, like, right around 14-day turnaround, 15 days door to door for 250 card order, 261 to be exact. This John Morant looks to be top bottom off centered like most of these hoops do, and I don't even know if y'all can see because my stream quality is looking like shit right now because my phone rang. But his afro, the outline is way above it, and yeah, my stream quality on my end looks like it's shit. But I'll try to grade this one. I would say we're gonna know when it comes back if it's a 9. If we say I told you so, yeah. Top bottom centering is bad on that. As far as their grading goes, PSA is probably tougher on top-bottom centering. GMA, much tougher on surface. A scratch is going to net you an 8.5 almost every time as surface scratches will. I don't know as much about the print lines because, like I was telling people earlier in the video, I didn't really know much about print lines to begin with. So, yeah, I didn't really know to look for those in the beginning. So, yeah, there's cards I graded out there. But yeah, the dimples on the surface have been tough. And GMA grades the back of the cards a hell of a lot harder than PSA does. It even says it on their descriptions, and it holds true to this day, because you can look at PSA 10s and the back will be pretty off, and the front looks pretty good, but the back will be pretty off. I think GMA is a little bit tougher on that, but I think PSA is much tougher on top-bottom. So, like, this card is top-bottom off-centered. You can't see it probably that good because my stream is shit right now. But basically, there's not. And this card right here, this dude sent it to me in one of these like lock cases here, and I'm just going to send it to GMA like that and see what they do. Because I mean, yeah. Who knows? I don't want to open it even again. I'm just gonna let it go. And DeLon Wright might not even, Killian Hayes come back. DeLon Wright might not be even playing. The Pistons suck anyway, but he got an alright start to the year. And for $4.99, I thought it was pretty cool. It's my first National Treasures ever, so shut up. All right, we got a little off-center, left-right, Brandon Clark. And you're going to have to put him in the B or C stack because B or C is about what Brandon Clark's card prices are right now. And, I mean, this is maybe... I mean, I even saw a PSA 10 Prism rookie last night ending of Brandon Clark for... $30-something. So base Prism PSA 10, Brandon Clark ending on bid $30. His Hoops Premium stock's probably not at the top of people's list of things to pick up. So we're getting into a lot of these Hoops Premium stock cards though right now. So really kind of seeing what the issues are with them. Top bottom centering been the main one, and off-centered left or right a lot. The print lines haven't been too bad on these. See, this is pretty close, man. This was 60-40 on the back centering for sure. I mean, this might cause it to be a 9. It's 60-40 on the front, so who knows? I mean, like, it didn't have any surface issues, though, so I guess that's good. The silvers, we have done terrible on today, dude. Imagine hitting good silvers and not any of them being in good shape. We got Tyler Hero. We had issues on his downtown, issues on his silver. RJ Barrett issues on the silver. Cam Johnson on the silver. Just no good luck on the silvers, bro. No good luck at all. This one looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Our first real solid looking silver. I like that one, though. That was nice.
Wonder if all my bad decisions get accounted in the algorithm. No statistician can dissuade me from my bigger vision. I know my occupations quite moonlight.
All right. We got a red Jared Culver. We got next. This one looks good, man. I don't even know I'm wiping it down, bro. Pull it out the pack. No any print line issues. No any scratches. It's a 10. It's a good thing about the packs. Pack pulls. They don't have that shit, then they're 10s. Well, the centering, but, I mean, bro, you tell me if you know what the centering is on this card, because, fuck, I don't. Looks pretty close to me. I mean, here, the circle. There you go. It's good. And the sides just look normal to me. I mean, like, damn, not every card I'm going to have to go into and, like, investigate. I mean, like, shit, because at some point, you actually have to grade cards. You can't just sit here and nitpick them to death, or, you know, you're going to be going broke buying and selling cards and never grading them and really getting their true potential out of them. Jared Culver, Silver Laser. Let's check it out. Bro, these cards don't have a lot of print lines on the base ones that I've seen. The inserts come with some print lines. This one was pretty good, though. The back, kind of tell the centering on the back a little bit better. We got 2 slabs of hardwood. We got 2 slabs. We're good. The front is a little off. But, man, it can't be picky, dude. I mean, Jared Culver has a 30, 40-point game. There's not any higher-end stuff of him up there. I'll be the one. I'll take the sell for everybody. Why not? I'll take it. Take one for the team. Even if that's 40 or 50 bucks, man. Shit. If I get that out of that card, I'd be happy, dude. I'm going to be happy when I sell it for probably 25 or 30. What are you talking about? What in the fuck is on this damn Kobe White? Dude, what is that? There's something sticky as hell on this Kobe White, man. This some bitch is not gonna be. It's like looking like what the freaking it's looking like what that damn Deandre Hunter ended up looking like. Yep. That one ain't grading. Which sucks, man, because, dude, I really want to grade this Kobe White, man. But at least it's the base and not the green or the cracked blue ice bullshit. I mean, you know, we can move this base for $5 or $10 or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Put it in a damn lot of whatever those things are. Super packs, and, yeah. Well, I have to be. It's not selling in here. Not getting graded. I don't really know if this card's even worth grading, man. Not that it's not in good shape, because it is, but like, dude, RJ Barrett tribute's like grading a damn NBA debut. Unless it's a color parallel of anybody but Jar Zion, I would say that these are probably not worth grading unless they're prison parallels. This is probably not worth grading either, but guess what? What else we're going to do with it? So, we're getting rid of all the Prism Draft right now, grading them. So, they got to get there, get back, and get sold in the next week or 2, 3 weeks. Because if they don't, then they're going to be tough to move. They got to make room for the hoops, man. The Donruss, the hoops, all that good stuff. But, yeah. All right, man. So let's go through here and look and see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I don't even care. I'm just going to get graded. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, wow, 25. And so there's 25 cards that have a good chance of being a 10, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. All right, so we're at 56 cards right now that have a pretty good shot at being a 10. Oh. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's leave that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26, and 56. We're at 82 cards right now that feel pretty confident are 9 or 10s. We had probably 10 or 12 that we just kicked out completely, maybe 15. And yeah. Anyway, that's the video.